Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. Thanks to you, I got a new day started. Thanks to you, I'm not the broken hearted. Thanks to you, I'm finally thinking about me. You know, in the end, the day you left was just my beginning. In the end, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. When I'm alone.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning.
Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost.
Virginia.
Sounds like this.
Nickname Vicious Beast.
So don't get her pissed. Jason.
Talks like a
And
spaz.
they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. Good to see you guys. Happy Wednesday. Good to have y'all here. Yeah. Good to have KVJ TV up and cranking. What's up to everybody on YouTube? Watch us on your flat screen TVs.
I had to change chairs here in the studio.
He was sitting in a chair we call it Old Squeaky.
It was so
Old squeaky, not good for radio, huh?
No, not good for radio. I looked over at him and I'm like, you gotta get rid of that chair.
I could feel the heat coming from the witch's body. Every time I would talk or turn, I could just feel her eyes going through my soul.
Yeah.
So I'm on this new chair, and it's kind of screwing up my vibe. I'm too high up.
You're too high up and the butt part is smaller.
Yeah, and I noticed when I look at KVJ TV, it's kind of like zoomed in just right to my midsection. It's not the most flattering shot.
It's a gut cam.
Tummy cam.
Okay.
But our cameras are so cheap, I don't think they go up. So we're kind of stuck with the gut cam.
The chair doesn't go down?
Now this is as deep down as she goes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're in a high chair over
I'm
there.
in a high
Yeah,
chair.
you are.
Yeah. I need my sippy cup.
We're gonna burp the baby after this.
I'm actually supposed to have a sippy cup in here. That's one of the rules, but I keep forgetting.
You are.
I keep losing my sippy cup.
All right, well, if you want to see Jaybird on the gut cam, you can dial it in right now. It is on KVJ TV. Just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ show, and you can watch and jump into the chat room.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your Dirt of the Day, Willie Nelson has a hilarious revelation as he's talking to Jimmy Fallon. We'll give you the details about what Willie said he did. It's so scandalous.
It really is, and I'm kind of amazed that this went down.
I'm amazed/impressed. So, yeah, we'll let you hear it straight from Willie coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, Lil Nas X has just revealed that he is putting out a new children's book. C is for Country will be coming out early next year, and it'll go through the whole alphabet for kids. It'll be him and his pony Panini as they go on a joyous journey through the alphabet. So that's adorable.
Fun.
In other news, it looks like Kristen Bell is talking about letting her daughters drink non-alcoholic beer.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody been over here messing with my buttons.
Oh,
Papa Bear.
My daughters often ask for O'Doul's. And the reason for this is because when we first had our child and we'd walk around the neighborhood, he'd pop a non-alcoholic beer in his hand and the baby would, paw at it and put the rim in her mouth, blah, blah, blah. So it's a sentimental thing for my girls, right? Makes them feel close to their dad. Well, last night we're eating lasagna and the three of them each have an O'Doul's open. So this morning I set them in their Zooms and they have like 15-minute breaks where they're allowed to jump around and grab a snack and wiggle it out. And I walk in to check on them at like 9:30 and both of them are drinking an O'Doul's on their Zooms. They're both just sipping their Doolies. And I'm like, what must these other parents and teachers think of me? And then I remind myself, you don't care, Kristen. I'm a great parent, I think. I'm learning every day. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just essentially a bubbly juice, right?
I remind myself,
man.
I don't care.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's fun.
And finally here, Willie Nelson sat down with Jimmy Fallon talking about back in the day, something pretty scandalous that he pulled off.
News came out that former President Jimmy Carter, you already know where I'm going with this. He admitted in a documentary that one of his sons smoked pot with you on the roof of the White House. Is that true? And what do you remember about that? And
no, it's a true story. I had a little fun on top of the White House, and also got to go down in the basement and the bowling alley down there, and I slept in the Lincoln bedroom. So I've done it all.
Oh, look at old Willie.
I have
What
so
a
many
life.
questions about that. Since it's the White House, was it President Carter's kids' weed that he had, or did Willie actually bring it into the White
He
House?
probably brought it in.
Did the Secret Service know he had weed? And they're like, it's Willie, allow him to have it. Did Carter know he had the weed? And he's laying in Lincoln's bed, stoned?
Yeah,
oh my
he did.
God.
It's a great story.
Do the Secret Service guys, do they walk out on the roof with Willie and President Carter's kid?
I think they always have snipers on the roof, so there would be somebody up there.
And does Willie bring out the joint and go, all right, guys, I'm about to just smoke a joint. Don't get alarmed. I would just love to know how all of that played out.
Well, I think the whole thing is, the Secret Service and everybody they have there, it's not their job to uphold the laws of the land. It's their
No.
job just to keep the family safe.
They got to protect.
Yeah, they don't care about whatever things they might do.
What I'm saying is, okay, Willie Nelson's got a joint in his pocket, and he's around the president's son.
Mm-hmm.
He's eventually got to go into his pocket and grab something out. Does he vocally say, all right, y'all, I'm about to spark this up? I would just love to see how the whole thing unfolded.
Yeah, that'd be a good little video.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Fun little clip of audio here with this guy, Jim Cramer. Maybe you've seen him on CNBC. He's kind of the animated dude that does a lot of the stocks and all that. Is he not? Is that Jim Cramer?
Yeah, he kind of reminds me, he kind of looks like Billy Joel, modern day Billy Joel to me.
Okay. They could be twins, huh?
They look like they could be
Twinsies?
brothers, yes.
Well, here he is doing an interview with Nancy Pelosi. And you might know one of the president's favorite little tactics is he likes giving little tag names to everybody. I think he calls her, Crazy Nancy?
Yes.
And so Jim Cramer decides, I guess he's going to do the same thing in this interview.
Between you and I think Secretary Mnuchin, I mean, what deal can we have, Crazy Nancy? I'm sorry, that was the president. I have such reverence for the office, I would never use that term. But it is
But you
hard,
just
isn't
did.
it? Oh, come on.
But you just did.
You know what I mean. Earlier today, when I talked to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Squawk on the Street, I made a very stupid comment. It was a tongue-in-cheek attempt to make a point about the harsh tone of the negotiations in Washington, but I felt completely flat, and I apologize for that. As I said immediately after the comment, I want to make it clear that I have an incredible amount of respect for both the Speaker and of course the office she holds.
They got him. Twitter got him.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. So a fun little viral video is going around. This guy, he was chopping down a big old tree in front of his house. But here's the thing about trees. When they fall in certain directions. And an expert lumberjack would know how to get a tree to fall in a certain direction. This guy, not an expert lumberjack. He's just a dude with a chainsaw out front of his house. But listen how upset he is he chops down this tree and it falls back on top of his house. Looking from the video like it probably caused a good bit of damage. And boy, his reaction, he is not happy. Man. It's a pretty entertaining video that somebody got of a dude chopping a tree down into his own house. And that is your viral audio.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Hi, Florida. Everybody knows there are things in life that make total sense, like switching to Geico. They're the largest auto insurer in the state, and they've been saving people money for over 75 years.
Other things make no sense, like stickers some manufacturers put on their non-stick pans. It's like the world's worst product demo.
However, it makes total sense to bundle your renters and car insurance with Geico. You could save a lot, and they can insure your motorcycle, boat, and RV.
Clapping, on the other hand, makes no sense. Who decided a great way to show approval was to hit ourselves? Repeatedly.
On the other hand, it still makes sense to switch to Geico. They have an industry-leading mobile app you can use to pay your bill, file and manage a claim, or add a new driver. And emergency roadside service could help you get out of a pinch.
Conversely, arranging, then dismantling decorative pillows on a bed makes no sense whatsoever. Making the bed provides enough chore drudgery on its own.
So, Florida, it makes sense to switch to Geico. Online, over the phone, or with your local agent.
Hey everybody, it's Virginia. You know, MD Now is currently offering free flu shots, so get yours now before it's too late. MD Now is open 365 days a year, and no appointment is necessary. So now more than ever, protect yourself from the flu. Find your nearest MD Now clinic at mdnow.com today. Offer restrictions apply.
Our homes today are like little cities, full of different interneting boroughs, like the entertainment district in the living room, or the virtual fitness center in the garage. And Xfinity Internet keeps it all running smoothly with the fastest speed to power all your devices at once. You get coverage around town, from the financial district home office to the spa. Plus, get added protection to help keep your Wi-Fi network safe, like an at-home police station.
Xfinity Internet keeps your little city humming with reliable speed, coverage, and added security. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $25 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. You'll get advanced security free with the XFi Gateway. Plus, ask about XFi Complete for whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and more. Go to Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY today to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 9/22/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet 25 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 7, understand attorney's fees. You've probably heard, no fee guarantee, or you only pay if you win. This isn't some kind of special offer. Most injury attorneys are paid this way. We get paid this way. There are limits on what percentage attorneys can charge. Our firm charges you nothing, not even costs, unless you get money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
If you're struggling with paying the minimum on your credit cards, you're not alone. There's a lot of people in that same exact position, and there's help. My friend Chip runs a company. He's been doing it since 1996, and the company is called Debt Helper. And what he does is he lowers your interest rate and gets your payments to where they're actually attainable. So do it the right way. Go online today and find out all the details. DebtHelper.com.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco-Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. Tobacco-Free Florida's AHEC cessation program offers Group Quit. These free sessions will provide you support by a trained specialist in a group setting. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches, lozenges, or gum. So call us at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double your chances of success. No judgments, just help.
Satisfy your cravings with Dunkin's Snackin' Menu. With new stuffed bagel minis, new maple sugar snack and bacon, and Dunkin' roll-ups, including their new steak and cheese roll-up. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Chances a giraffe on a unicycle shows up to your work video meeting? Not too likely. The chances of rain during the afternoon? You'll know first. Fox 29 First Alert Weather on TV, on your phone, and your favorite streaming service. Fox 29. We've got you covered. Chances of getting along with your in-laws? Well, good luck with that. The chances of thunderstorms heading your way? You'll know first. Fox 29 First Alert Weather on TV, on your phone, and your favorite streaming service. Fox 29. We've got you covered.
I want a Nissan from the #1 superstore. 441 Nissan.
I invite you to follow the leader, Southern 441 Nissan, for the winning deals all month long. And right now, you could drive a new Nissan with 0 down, 0 APR up to 72 months, or better yet, how about 0 payments till 2021? And if your credit's not so good, we can help with up to $5,000 Southern 441 Nissan cashback. So hurry to the big one on 441 or shop us at southern441nissan.com. We make it easy. Home of the real deal.
Offers plus tax, title, 899 dealer fee with pre-credit through Interest decrees from date alone and due when payments begin. On select models, good 3 month end.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, Jay Bird, what are you thinking about here today?
So much on my mind, I don't think y'all can bear it. So I'll keep it down to one thing. The other day, I was over at the grocery store, and I found this item, this Hershey's, this big old Hershey's cake. Fat Kevin, I think you would have loved it.
Hershey's cake, okay.
Yeah, and I love taking pictures of this stuff while I'm shopping and then putting it up on Instagram and getting the people's feedback. And somebody noticed, they zoomed in on it and looked at the expiration date, and it was a good 5 days expired.
Oh.
And it wasn't discounted either. So what's the longest food can go in the grocery store? I mean, it was a chocolate cake. It was one of those Hershey ones, so it's loaded with all of those preservatives that's going to keep something around for a while.
Did you buy it?
I ended up, I was looking through my comments as I was shopping, and I go, oh yeah, like he's right. I'm not buying this crap. Because it was kind of an expensive cake.
I think that happens a lot because, you know, it would be tricky to work in the grocery store and check the expiration dates of every single item in the whole entire store. I've grabbed stuff before and then looked at the expiration date, and it's like either that day or the next day, or it's just past.
That's okay, but this was 5 days after. If something's 5 days past its date, don't you get a discount? People are saying, oh, that should be discounted.
I wouldn't buy it if it was 5 days past.
I did it. It was 5 days. But you're the queen of not letting things go to waste, and you always make good with your leftovers. So I have a little thing I want to ask you. What's the longest you would let these items stay in your fridge until they spoil? You have pizza. What's the longest you'll leave it in there until you're like, all right, we got to throw that away?
I don't put pizza in the fridge. I know some people do. I leave it in the box on the counter, and it's 2 days.
So you'll leave it out for 2 days? Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel good about that because I do that all the time.
Yep.
And you don't think that's gross?
No.
Okay. What about burgers?
Those have to go in the fridge, but
they can get farty after day 3, in my opinion.
I wouldn't go past 2 days on a burger.
I'm kind of with you on that. Potato-based products. I feel like that can ride out a week.
Yeah, I feel like those can ride out 5 days, like a mashed potato.
That could go 5 days.
Yeah.
And then, all right, and then beans and rice, those kind of items. Kind of the same thing.
Yeah, 5 days.
They get a little farty, though.
Yeah, they do change. Everything's better, fresher, baby.
Yeah, it is. And
that's why sometimes, too, when you're in the grocery store, make sure you look at the expiration date on stuff you're about to purchase.
I know.
I forget sometimes. There's always fresher, and fresher is better. Even if you look at, like, sodas or chips or whatever it is you're buying, the one in the front might be expiring next week, but the one right behind it might be expiring next month. You want the one that's expiring during next month because it's fresher. It's going to taste better.
I noticed that big time in soda. You can tell a soda that is older compared to one that's vibrant and just boom, right in your mouth.
It's that carbonation. It's just that freshness.
Hey, made me want to get a soda.
A couple texts, one pointing out that there's a sell-by date and then a use-by date, so two different things.
It was used by, yes. They're right.
And somebody else said that it's called FIFO, I guess. First in, first out. It's basic stocking 101. And pizza should be refrigerated, they said in their text. So there you go.
I agree. I think it should be, but I will let a pizza stay out and I will let it ride for a while.
I just think when you put any kind of bread in the fridge, you change the way that bread is forever going to taste, and dough is bread. And I don't like the way that pizza tastes after it goes in the fridge.
I have a public sub that I didn't get to because I ended up ordering Tex-Mex instead. I kind of ordered too many things at once. So I put the sub in the refrigerator, and she's right. The bread's going to be slightly different.
Yeah,
and
it changes it.
It does. Yeah. And it's not for the better.
It's not.
Yeah. You know what that store needs to get? Have you guys seen the Geico commercial with the We've Got Ants?
No.
And it's not ants, it's AUNTS, ants. So you've got these kind of obnoxious ants that kind of sound a lot like Karens, and they're going through their house and they're just complaining about everything. And there's one that's kind of going through their fridge, checking the expiration dates.
Expired. 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 Thanks, Aunt Bonnie. It's a lot of house. I hope you can keep it clean.
Expired.
Expired. Expired.
I did that over the weekend. All kind of salad dressings. If you get that Marie's,
yeah, I do,
from the fridge cooler area by the salads, that stuff expires quick.
It does.
Expired.
You can't leave it out too long.
Oh no, you cannot.
Aunt Bonnie's a great ant name too.
It is.
Aunt Bonnie. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
I've got a little mystery, and I don't know what the hell. I don't know what I did. So sometimes if I have a little extra time at night, I try to either lay out my clothes for the next day or lay out my pills for the next day and try to get ahead of it so that I'm not scrambling in the morning to remember everything. It's all just kind of laid out for me. And so I put all my pills together last night that I was going to take this morning.
Do you have one of them little pill boxes there, Virginia?
No.
That says Monday and Tuesday's got the dates on it?
No, but I think I might need one because I don't know where the hell I put this pile of pills.
You old?
What the hell happened? I spent 20 extra minutes this morning looking everywhere for this pile of pills that I put together, and I could not find it. I left my house, and I'm still thinking about it. Like, where the hell did I put that pile of pills? Did I take the pile of pills?
When pill organization is on your mind, you are getting old.
Big time. If you get that pill box, you're old. You're officially old.
I've lost my mind. I couldn't find them anywhere.
And I lost my pills.
Well, you've definitely lost your mind if you're like, I don't know if I've taken them or not.
Yeah, I don't know if I took them or if I left them somewhere. So it's just, I'm getting old.
Well, we're going to have to get you one of them pill boxes now, Virginia. She can't remember if she took her pills.
So embarrassing.
Well, it's scary because you don't want to double up on your pills.
Right, that's what it is. And if I did take them, what the hell's the matter with me?
Oh my gosh, do you want me to be honest?
A lot. What I got on my mind, very excited. The Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals go up on the Boston Celtics 1-0. I'm telling you, if you're snoozing on the Miami Heat, don't wake up. Look out. This is a team that they knock off the Celtics. Now, this is only game one. They beat them, though. They are going to the NBA Finals. And they likely will be facing, I think, LeBron James, which I think is going to be a great story. But, just hats off to Pat Riley putting together this team and having that vision. And, this was a team that you're like, oh, my gosh, just 2-3 years ago when LeBron had left the Heat, they were a team that just looked like, wow, they didn't have a lot of money to spend on players, and they did not have the right mix. And he took care of things, blew things up a little bit and rearranged it, and they are a solid team now.
So Pat Riley's still around doing stuff?
Yeah, he is. He's the president. He's the guy who makes all the personnel decisions.
I was 9 years old when I had the Pat Riley basketball game.
Yeah, he's been here forever.
What do you think of that look, the slick back look? Does he still do that? Straight
He
slick
does
back?
a little bit, yeah. That's always been his trademark thing. And the thing that would be really cool about this, and just kind of give you a heads up, I love storylines. You know, before he came to the Miami Heat, Pat Riley was a championship caliber coach with the LA Lakers. So that would be kind of interesting to see him, you know, with the Heat taking on the Lakers for the NBA championship.
I remember when you did the slick back look for a couple shows, and Virginia tore you apart with it.
Yeah, she did.
I think that's a cool look.
It depends. It depends on how you are and how your hair looks. For some people, it works, and other people,
I kind of want to get that slick back look going.
Well, I'll be honest with you.
No, I know you will.
The game was exciting last night, back and forth. In fact, when I was going to bed, the Heat were down 11, and I'm like, ugh, it doesn't look good. It went to overtime. Bam Adebayo blocked Jason Tatum to seal the win, 117-114 overtime. Game 1, the Miami Heat win. So it's exciting stuff last night. Goran Dragic led the Heat with 29 points. Jay Crowder 22. Jimmy Butler had 20. And the Nuggets surprised the LA Clippers last night, knocked them out in Game 7, 104-89. So they will go on to take on the Lakers. Lakers going to be a heavy favorite in that. So it'll probably be if the Heat can keep winning. Heat Lakers, NBA championship. I'm all ready for it. I think Suits also has something on his mind today. I know that this is something that's always a big issue for Jay Bird. It comes up with the vending machine individual that we have here, and apparently Suits discovered a problem and had to call him out.
Suits had to make a report, an official report, Virginia.
Oh, Lord.
We had to get management involved.
Oh, my goodness. What happened, Suits?
Well, I got annoyed, honestly, because, you know, the vending machine options are not always great. You guys know that. And they haven't really filled it recently, but I usually go and I'll get an iced coffee out of the machine in the morning. I got the iced coffee, and I started to feel sick as I'm drinking this thing. So I look at it, and it has milk in it. It's an iced coffee. It expired on August 10th.
August 10th, and it was warm too.
Oh, wow.
The other thing is also it'll take money sometimes. You'll go, oh, where's my money at? The vending machine is. I don't know. Something's going on.
The card reader's terrible.
The card reader is terrible.
Yeah, I felt sick, though, until like 5 p.m. yesterday because I drank expired coffee with milk. It was
that's
pretty
not
gross. So
good.
yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to say something.
Well, you got to. I mean, at that point,
you do.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
I don't like trying to get people in trouble or make, but
I don't
that's
either.
something that's kind of negligent a little bit.
And I mean, when you drink out of that thing, there's a certain level of, okay, somebody's checking this. You assume that somebody's making sure you're safe.
Well, you shouldn't have to check the expiration date when you get something out of a vending machine, especially, I mean, we were still working before we even got quarantined when that was expired. That's how long that's been in there, so it's really gross.
Oh, if I had control and the power of that vending machine, if I could pick the snacks, pick the sodas, I'm telling you what, it'd be good living around here, Suits. Hand pies galore.
All it'd be is hand pies.
We would have all kinds of different chocolate milks.
Hand pies and Yoo-hoo.
There would be Yoo-hoos.
I'm not complaining.
We'd have breakfast sandwiches we could heat up.
You think you're doughy now from your quarantine weight.
Oh, we would get so fat, but we would enjoy it.
Right now, we've actually got Aunt Bonnie back in the break room. She's currently going through the vending machine, checking things out.
Yep. Expired. Thanks, Aunt Bonnie.
So there you go.
Aunt Bonnie.
That is currently our vending machine. Thank you, Aunt Bonnie.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
Hi, I'm David Honeymeyer, COO of Seminole Gaming. At Seminole Hard Rock, Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek, and Seminole Classic Casino, the health and safety of our team members and guests has always been our top priority. And now, more than ever, we're dedicated to providing a safe environment for you. Our Safe and Sound program was developed with data and facts from local, national, and global authorities, healthcare professionals, and industry councils, while listening to direct feedback from guests like you. Safe and sound means stringent sanitary protocols such as screening and high-tech temperature checks for team members and guests, along with face masks that meet CDC guidelines. More space for physical distancing, conveniently located touchless hand sanitizers, plus our clean team in their bright yellow shirts. You'll see them cleaning and sanitizing common areas and high-touch surfaces. We remain committed and dedicated, the safe bet to keep you safe and sound. We're ready when you are for some good, clean fun.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
There is nothing like a brand new window or door, especially if you're like me and you bought an older house and the windows and doors were rickety and you were looking at them like, ugh. Now that I've replaced some of the windows and door, I feel like I got to do all of them now. The new windows and doors look so beautiful and they're so safe and they're so energy efficient and they're so quiet. You will change the entire look of your home and the feel of your home, and it really does make a big difference as far as safety. You have this, Kevin. You have the safe feeling that the hurricane windows give you.
Yeah, it's the safest part of my house. I mean, somebody could come through the wall probably a lot easier than they could come through one of my hurricane windows.
And the team from B&T was amazing. They did the install on mine, and these guys were on point. They put in these PGT custom windows and doors, and they're just the best-selling windows and doors on the market. PGT is the best, and B&T is the best. So go online today, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
It's not too late. Fall B begins in October at IRSC. And whether you're just out of high school or looking to advance your career, we have a program for you. For freshmen, for fresh starts, for affordability. IRSC, for everyone. irsc.edu.
As you get back to business, small things can make a big difference. Like marking safe distances with floor tape and posting reminders to wash hands. As always, Grainger is here to help, offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Free access to product specialists, 24/7 support, safety recovery guides, and more. It's part of our commitment to help you adapt and recover in these challenging times. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's at the KVJ Show. And if you were like me just about 2 months ago, you are looking for a new home. And there's a lot of things that go into that process. Recently, my wife and I just bought our very first home, and we used the services of Ideal Lending Solutions. Wilson and his team came together on our behalf and worked with our finances to really get us the best rates we qualified for. Right now, the interest rates are historically low if you qualify. Maybe you're not in the market for a new home. You can also refinance your current home and maybe qualify for that historically low interest rate. Give Wilson and his team a call at Ideal Lending Solutions, 844-99-IDEAL. That's 844-99-IDEAL. Or visit their website, affordthedream.com. That's affordthedream.com. I had a lot of questions, and without the help of Ideal Lending Solutions, I would have never been able to purchase my very first home, which I love so much. So check them out, Ideal Lending Solutions, and let them know producer Denny sent you.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender. NMLS 237341, a division of American Financial Network. Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
Medical malpractice, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGreg.com now and see how much you can save.
This morning in South Florida, temperatures starting off in the upper 70s, a few showers possible for that morning drive. This afternoon, highs in the low 90s, partly sunny skies, and isolated showers and storms, mainly inland. Tonight, lows in the mid to upper 70s under partly cloudy skies. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by CVS.
It's okay to do some things halfway, but not when it comes to managing your prescriptions. That's why CVS has a tool designed to look for ways that may help lower your prescription costs. Visit CVS today. Savings vary. Not all patients eligible for savings. Ask pharmacist for details.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, we finally know when Broward schools are going to be going back. They have announced the date on that, where you can start sending the kids back. Monday, October 5th is going to be the date that you can go and just park those kids right at the door and drive right off. There you go. So that's kind of the thing that everybody's wanting to know is with the remote learning. And I was just kind of reading today in the Palm Beach Post, they've got a whole article about what a mess it is in Palm Beach County. They're trying to figure out how to deal with teachers' concerns over the coronavirus. So they're still struggling with theirs. And they go back on Monday. And they said that was kind of the problem, was they kind of anchored themselves to the phase 2 opening and probably should have given themselves a little bit more time. So they're going to try to do it. And I know we're sending our kid back on Monday for the great experiment. So
get used to that classroom, kid.
Yeah. Can't wait to see exactly what happens. So they're trying to figure that out, because that is the issue is, the teachers who are like, hey, either I have high risk factors or I live with somebody that has high risk factors.
So you're sending Cannon back and you're not sending Magnolia back.
No, Magnolia is going back.
She is.
Yeah, she does not want to stay home. She's throwing a fit and she's going back.
How about that?
Look at that. Virginia law is dead.
I know. I was talking to Panda about it last night. I'm like, you know what you should do when she goes back on Monday? Start staying 6 feet away from her.
Yeah, I mean, she's going to be going into.
She's walking into Germ Central, and you're the one that we're worried about. So you guys need to stay separated.
Yeah, I think that's it. As things start to open up, you're just going to have to see that if you fit into those categories. That's what's going to be interesting, is how you got to rearrange your life. If you're like, wow, okay, I've got these kind of conditions that if I get this, it could be some bad news. Yeah, well, I guess you just got to quarantine yourself, huh?
Yeah, that was my suggestion to him last night. I mean, like, you guys try to stay 6 feet apart at all times. Maybe that'll help.
But they're going to have, the schools are making the kids wear the masks, which I'm sure there's going to be no clapback from parents.
Right. Yeah, I think that's the attempt, at least.
And I'm sure kids won't gather and hug their friends. And
how long until we're playing audio clips of parents going into a classroom? My kid is not wearing a mask.
No, I know. Yeah,
I mean,
that'll probably happen.
We're counting down
Pretty
3
quick.
days.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. In Palm Beach County, they estimate that 10,000 of their employees actually qualify to be able to teach from home, and more than 1,200 employees have already applied for it. And so what they're going to do is try to maybe figure out, because I think it was, what was it yesterday? I read it was like 46 or 48%. Was that the number of parents have decided to keep their kids with the virtual learning? So almost half.
Yeah.
So they may be able to take some of these teachers that have the special requests and set up virtual classrooms with them. And I think that's maybe what they're trying to figure out.
Talking to some of my teacher friends, they keep on talking about how the Zoom stuff is just. I was telling you last week how those one kid's got this, I guess, his uncle in the background, and he just lays on the couch the entire day. And he has these nightmares in the middle of class. They got all kind of weird stuff going on.
Well, that's it, because, like me, I'm there trying to babysit my son to make sure that he's, doing the right stuff and making sure he hasn't found his phone. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? You got to get off your phone. What's going on? And, you're not dialed in. And I'm trying to listen and then quiz him on what the teacher's saying and be like, come on, man.
One of my teacher friends said some of the kids don't even realize that the camera's on them, that they go to the bathroom, so they're sitting down on the toilet and the camera's on them.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's tough to teach with that going on.
And one of Rocco's classmates on Zoom got naked.
The kid did?
Wow. There was a video that I saw the other day. It was a family member that was naked, that got naked, didn't realize it. The kid was on the camera, and it looked probably like a grandpa or something like that was behind him, and he totally takes his robe off, and he's fully naked, like, whoa!
Yeah, the one guy that keeps on sleeping in the background, I guess the way he sleeps, you can see him pick wedgies out of his butt. So that's what you're looking at as you're teaching.
That's hot.
It's crazy. It really is. The whole setup is just nuts. I got an email here. It said to a KVJ show, mail at kvjshow.com. It says, my husband and I live with my husband's parents. And when I work, his mom has been in charge of the virtual learning. Well, the other day I was home and I witnessed how she monitored our son's schooling. She is very strict and even slapped my son's hand when he started slouching in his chair. Now, being a mama bear, I wanted to interrupt, and when I went over to inject myself, his mom told me that she had it taken care of, and that it was important that we maintain consistency in this process. As I sat and observed, I did not like how strict she was and how much she used excessive discipline. I've even witnessed her pulling out the oh-so-infamous chancla before, and I'm not into that. I understand that it's an old school way of thinking, but I'm not okay with it. My husband thinks that since his mom is doing us this favor, that we have to leave her in charge when she's on school duty. What should I do? Okay. And then now you're leaving the house and probably all you can think of is my kid is home alone with grandma and she's probably swatting his hands right now as we speak.
We don't touch the kids. Can't you say that? Look, you can discipline the kid. We just don't touch him. Don't slap my kid's hand.
It's still your kid, but you need to be a united front with your husband, and both of you need to speak to grandma without the children present. You don't talk about this in front of the kids. All of you need to be a united front, but you need to get grandma on the page that we are not a physical family. We don't hit the kids, if that's how you feel.
Yeah, it's not 1958.
Me, I don't feel that way. Sometimes they should be punched, but that's just me.
Yeah, your approach has got to be with your husband, and we always say this.
There are some people yelling at the radio right now. The kid deserves to be hit.
Right. Some people believe that in old school.
How bad is he?
It's just when you start doing it when it's not your kid and you're putting your hands on. I know it's the grandma. I get it. But you're still not the mother.
Right. And you can say this in a way that she has no options. You tell her this is not something that we can waver on. That's it, Grandma. You can't hit.
Okay. The chancla.
What is that?
Well, I think it's flip-flop or like slipper. Does that mean that she's hitting him with the slipper? Is that what it is?
Yeah, a lot of Hispanic moms use a shoe.
A shoe?
Yeah, that's not a rare thing.
Oh, don't do a stiletto.
Yeah, I know. So if you're a Hispanic mom, you just take off your sandal, your flip-flop, your slipper, and whoosh.
I've seen it used as a projectile more often than a whip. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could use it as a whip too. I know a lot of Latino moms that'll chuck it across a room and hit you in the head with it.
Was Big Linda into corporal punishment? Would she smack you around?
No, she was pretty peaceful. But
she never did?
I did take a shoe. I did take a shoe once.
What did you do?
Took it.
No, I'm saying, what did you do? Do you remember what you did?
Oh gosh, I can't remember. I was a little bit of a jerk.
And nobody was shocked. I like how you say that like we're going to be shocked.
Yeah, I was a jerk. I deserved it.
Somebody texts into the show, if this woman doesn't like it, she needs to speak with her husband first and then get out of the in-laws' house. I mean, that's really the only process you can have. You don't want to start a war with his mom about what she's doing and have it out.
And I'm usually one, if I'm under someone's roof, it's their rules and you got to follow their rules. It's just when you start getting into you're touching, with the kid, that's when it gets a little weird. But you're right. They got to get out of that house.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is layered. But you got to try to be careful and get your husband more involved, because if you are the one yelling at your mother-in-law, that's not going to be good. He's got to be talking to his mother.
How do Spanish grandmas deal with it when they're told no chanclas?
You might get a chancla yourself.
Does that go over well, or are they like, don't tell me?
If it's her house, she's probably very empowered by that. It's her house. She's doing all the work of virtual school, and she's a little sassy to begin with. Ooh.
Because sometimes you can sit down with somebody and try to have a calm conversation and just try to work things out. And some people don't respond well to even a calm conversation.
Yeah.
But I really do think it has to be her son that does the talking.
He has to do the talking.
Not you.
Yeah, that's why you got to get your husband on the same page as you, and you're not right now. He sounds like he's probably scared of his mom because he probably got the chanclas. And he's like,
there's no way he didn't get the chanclas. Of course he got them.
He got the heat.
So I think her husband's still scared of his mom. And he's like, I don't want to deal with the chanclas.
She sounds like the kind of mom that would still throw a chancla at her son, even as an adult.
But you're under her roof, and that makes it tricky.
It really does.
Okay, well, interesting stuff. Any comments you want to get through to us? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. I want to get Grandma by the radio because I got maybe some advice that would work for her. Or if you don't want to get looking like Grandma, 5 bad habits that cause saggy boobs. What are they? Because if you're younger and you're doing them now, when you get to grandma age, you're going to have them. Details on that next at the KVJ Show.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around, see the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Hey, hey, hey. I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
If you're a woman, Virginia, how big of a concern is it that one day you'll have saggy boobs?
For me, because I'm so vain and absorbed with body image, it's pretty crucial that I not have saggy boobs. And so I've had not one but two breast lifts after each breastfeeding, suckling infant drained the life out of them.
I'm listening very closely because I feel like my left one's kind of drooping a bit.
Yeah, so maybe you need to pay attention to this because you're probably not going to be doing a breast lift anytime soon, are you?
No, I'm keeping them saggy. This is what you get, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was wondering how much of a concern this was because, you know, especially in South Florida and the rest of the world, I mean, you can just go and get a cosmetic procedure. So is this something that women even really worry about? Or they're just like, when it happens, I'll just go get it taken care of?
Every girl's different. And some ladies, you know, go into their 40s and 50s and had kids and don't care. And some want to keep them high and tight. It really just matters, you know, what's in your head? How vain are you?
It was a very big deal. My mom complained about her boobs sagging a lot growing up. She had very large boobs. And I mean, as soon as she would get home, bra would come right off, and she complained a lot about just the way they would be so cumbersome.
Yeah, they really are. Some women genetically, unfortunately, really get big gazongas. It isn't really fair how, especially after you breastfeed, sometimes they just deflate and hang. It's awful, like
That's
sand
tough.
in a sock.
Sand in a sock.
Not a good look.
There are 5 bad habits, they say, that cause saggy boobs to be aware of if you're not already. Going braless all the time is one they say. They say bras keep things from moving around too much, which can cause your skin to stretch out over time.
Yeah, a doctor once told me that every time you are running or going downstairs and you feel your boobs go up and down, when you feel that movement of them going up and down, that's the elasticity in your skin stretching. So if they're jiggling, they are stretching and they're preparing to face your toes.
I also noticed too, do other women get mad or, I don't know, judge other women that don't wear bras out in public? Because there was a barbecue with a bunch of people, and this one woman had a pretty tight shirt on, and she didn't have a bra on, and the other women were talking behind her back, and the entire barbecue going, can you believe that she's not wearing a bra? Is this a thing?
If you have pretty perky breasts and you're able to see like where the areola is and everything's looking good, a lot of women are jealous of that. I mean, I'm saying go for it, girl. You know, be happy. But if you are a woman that is not happy with your breasts, and then you see another girl that is happy with her breasts and hers look great, a lot of jealous women will project, oh, she should be wearing a bra.
The people at the barbecue, were, the women were being haters, and they were saying things like, she looks trashy, what a classless move it was. Is that the majority of the
They're just mad because their husbands are looking.
Yeah. Everyone was looking.
Everybody's husband was looking.
And honestly, it looked fantastic.
Sure. And if you have smaller breasts and you wear like a tighter top and it reveals like just like a beautiful little shape and everything's perky and pretty, I mean, I say go for it,
But
girl.
do majority women hate on the woman not wearing the bra? Would majority, if we did a poll, would they be like, oh, that's classless?
Yeah, I think maybe 50% would have something to say. Oh, she looks trashy. But in actuality, she just looks awesome and you're jealous, and you kind of have to look within on that one.
If it looked gross, they probably wouldn't say anything, right?
They'd still say something.
Yeah, these are the type of people to definitely still say something.
Okay. So wear a bra then.
Boobs are very polarizing, Kev. I don't know if you know that.
Another bad habit that causes saggy boobs, sleeping on your side. Over the years, it can cause the ligaments in your chest to stretch, and sleeping on your stomach isn't great either. So on your back is best, or if you're a side sleeper, you can use a pillow to help support them.
Yeah, that's going to be tricky. I mean, you sleep how you sleep, and I sleep on my side, and I can't change that. I would rather just go get a surgical lift every 10 years.
They should make a little specialty pillow, the pillow for your pillows. And it's designed to...
I think I've seen that, a boob pillow.
Damn it, late again.
I think I've seen that.
All right.
It's a great idea, though.
You're at least I'm in the avenue.
Yeah. If anyone's actually using it. It seems like one of those products. You ever had that where it's like a product, be like, what a great idea, and then no one ever buys it?
Yes.
They say another bad habit for causing saggy boobs, losing too much weight too fast. Everything tends to get a little bit looser if your skin doesn't have time to adjust. And it's in that time that you can get the sag.
Yeah, if you have a dramatic weight loss, a lot of times after a certain age, the skin doesn't bounce back. Now, if you're like young, a lot of times you can pull that move off. Dramatic weight loss. You're young, your skin's elasticity is still there. But especially as you get older, dramatic weight loss, you usually have to go in and have the skin surgically removed if you ever want to be high and tight again.
I feel like sometimes, too, you can lose too much weight and your face starts to almost kind of droop. That's happened to me. I've gone too skinny and my face gets droopy. It doesn't look good. It actually does the opposite of what you want.
Yeah, that'll happen, too. A couple other habits. They say don't get too much sun. Too much of it can damage the skin on your chest, cause wrinkles, limit how elastic your skin is. And then smoking is the fifth bad habit that causes saggy boobs. It's just bad for your skin in general. It destroys the collagen along with the key protein that keeps your skin nice and bouncy. And that includes the skin on your chest, it says.
Especially if you're smoking a ciggy and you keep on resting it on your bosom.
That's not
You
safe.
put an ashtray up there right on your breasts.
Don't do that.
Yeah, those are a lot of things that you should not do if you want to keep them girls high and tight, ladies.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. We have some slowdowns to watch for right now in Broward County. A crash affecting traffic on 95 northbound right at Commercial Boulevard. Look for a left lane blocked in the area. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Well, how long is virtual schooling going to be going on? Probably for a good bit of time. So you still got a lot of time where you want to have the best internet on the planet. Trust me, if your kids don't, they can be marked tardy. I know. You don't want to have things dipping out. You want to have super fast speeds so you don't get in trouble, dads. That's why you got to make sure you got Xfinity. That's what I've got. Best speeds on the planet. If my kid's ever tardy, it's not because of the internet. It's because of him. Here's the thing you got to do. You just go online, Xfinity.com, or call 1-800-XFINITY, and you can get Xfinity Internet for $25 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. And they also throw in the XFi Advanced Security, keeping all your devices safe. And you get it for free, too, with the XFi Gateway Plus. You can ask about XFi Complete for unlimited data, whole home Wi-Fi, and more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 9/22/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet, 25 megabits per second, customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way by offering the free support and tools you'll need to succeed. When you call Tobacco Free Florida's phone quit service at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW, you'll be able to connect to a quit coach who will help you assess your addiction by starting you off with a personalized quit plan. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches or gum. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried to quit, now is your time to succeed. Along with Phone Quit, we offer a series of additional proven tools to help you quit your way, such as Group Quit and Web Quit. So give us a call at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double your chances of success. Ask about free nicotine replacement options to help you quit today. This is your start to a tobacco-free life. No judgments, just help.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to speak to the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates, now offering telemedicine consultations. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant start to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 954-247-6200 today. Schedule your telemedicine consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts, or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dreams of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services. Start on your path to parenthood from home with a telemedicine consultation with one of their fertility experts. Call 954-247-6200 or log on to IVFFlorida.com to schedule today.
Universal Orlando Resort is back. With updated safety measures and guidelines, including social distancing, temperature checks, face coverings, and more. So when you're ready for us, we're ready for you. Florida residents, September 30th is your last chance to buy a day and visit every day through December 24th for free. Plus, add Volcano Bay for just $29 more. Purchase by September 30th. Excludes separately ticketed special events. Restrictions apply. For offer details and to review safety guidelines, visit universalorlando.com.
Parenting has always been tricky, but now during these crazy times in our world, it's a little trickier. And we can all use free help, right? Yeah, the free help that you might be needing and wanting is waiting for you at the Every Parent app and the Every Parent website. You can go onto the Every Parent app, download the app, put it up for free on your phone, or go to the website, everyparentpbc.org. It's going to give you all kinds of help and tips and video and activities to do with the kids and for the kids. You've got educational stuff. You've got virtual museums. You've got articles. You've got tons of resources to help you be the best parent you can possibly be. And it's free. We love it free. It's a free service from the Children's Services Council right here in Palm Beach County. So go and make your free family profile today. Age-specific, great advice for parenting. The Every Parent app and everyparentpbc.org.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, it looks like we now have a official comment from Chris Evans following the accidental release of a penis picture.
Uh-oh.
Yes, he speaks about it for the first time coming up in your Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Boy, some crazy times going on in the tropics. We just last Thursday went past the actual peak of hurricane season. And then a couple days ago, I saw there's like 5 storms out there, and that's the most that we've ever had at one time since like 1971. And then today, that Hurricane Sally is kicked back up to a Cat 2, and it's going to be making landfall between Gulfport, Mississippi, and Pensacola, Florida this morning, 100-mile-per-hour winds.
It's been sitting there. It was going 2 miles an hour yesterday. Oh, today it's up to 3 miles an hour. So it's just basically, it's moving slower than your car does when it idles.
That's what we had with, was it Francis or Gene? I think it was Francis that did that.
Maybe both kind of
just sat there
for a while.
Just a big old girl sitting right on top of you. Yeah, they say you could get potentially historic flooding with this.
Man.
Yeah, and the wind's just sitting there cranking around all day long. So, yeah, we know. And I think our Francis Gene, were those 3s?
No,
Is that what they were?
I thought they were like 2 borderline 3.
2 to 3?
Yeah.
But I mean, remember how long we had blue tarps on roofs?
It was crazy.
In South Florida, like a year later, you were driving around and you saw not a few, you saw many houses with those blue tarps still from, it was a Cat 2 to a Cat 3. So I guess they're looking at Hurricane Sally being very similar to what we had to deal with, a slow-moving storm with those sustained winds.
They say it's going to be a flooding catastrophe.
Dang.
Yeah, it's scary stuff, man.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's kind of deceiving because I think a lot of times you're like, oh, it's a 4, it's a 5. But, yeah, I mean, we know firsthand that you could have something in a 2 category depending upon the personality. It's all about the personality, isn't it?
It really is. And she's a slow girl.
They're big, wet, and slow movers.
And she's taking her time to kick your butt.
Yeah, she is. So, our best goes out to the people in that area who have to deal with that because we know all too well what that is like. So, Hurricane Sally is going on. I know there's I just saw kind of like the map, but yesterday I thought I read a little headline that right now it didn't look like we had anything necessarily to worry about, but then somebody last night was like, I don't know.
Is that a weather person saying this?
No, this is just casual conversations, but I'm like, I read the line this morning earlier that right now there wasn't anything that we had to worry about, but you never know. These things can change in the course of a day.
Well, there was a Sally, a Paulette, a Teddy, and a Vicky all at the same time. And I saw somebody write on Twitter, oh, looks like we have the entire wait staff from Waffle House.
Yes.
Out of all those names, Paulette scares me the most.
Paulette is the scariest.
That hurricane takes no crap from anybody.
It feels like it, yeah. So I'm kind of, just like, all right, well, what's going on here? We got too many things to kind of like, keep track of.
And then once we get a W storm, which is going to happen, then we have to go into the Greek alphabet because we've taken up all the regular alphabet.
So it's going to be like we're going to get hit by a sorority?
Yes.
Jeez.
Or a fraternity.
Okay. All right. Virginia's got to make it fraternity.
Yeah.
It's dudes. Dude's fault.
Well, Kevin, all the problems of the world are because of men.
Because of men. Even the hurricane.
Just listen to Taylor Swift.
Yeah. All because of men.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because we need that Dirt of the Day.
Yes, as promised, we will hear from Chris Evans breaking his silence on the peen pic that he accidentally sent out, along with a bunch of other pictures in his photo roll. We'll hear from him coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, Cardi B filed for divorce yesterday from Offset. It sounds like sources close to her say that he has been cheating on her pretty much the entire time they've been together.
Okay.
But she looked the other way. She would get mad. They would fight about it, and then she would take him back because of their daughter. You know, they have a 2-year-old together. But now she's had enough, and I guess because the daughter's 2 and she's been dealing with this for more than 2 years, she's like, I'm done, I'm finished. Initially, in the legal filings, it looked like there was some contention, but she wanted to clear it up yesterday and said no, she does not want there to be custody issues because she does believe that Offset is a good dad. He's just not a good husband, and her lawyer did amend the documents to reflect her wishes. So she's not looking to take the baby away from him. She just wants to get out of the cheating situation. In other news, it looks like Derek Jeter and Tom Brady are no longer going to be having a house in common. You know, Derek Jeter has what real estate agents in Tampa are calling the best property to ever hit the market in the Tampa Bay area. Derek Jeter owns it. Tom Brady's been living in it as a renter, but now it sounds like Tom Brady is looking to buy his own place in Tampa.
So Jeter was his landlord?
Jeter was his landlord. Now Jeter is going to be selling this massive house, 30,000 square foot house, waterfront property with 16 bathrooms, a saltwater lap pool and bar, its own gym, a wine cellar, a movie theater. I mean, you name it.
Oh, I can see some Brady fans wanting to buy that thing. Oh, this is where Brady pooped?
Well, you know, that was the interesting perspective when I was reading an article about one of those type properties the other day, is they're saying, you know, yeah, it seems cool, but you really limit the amount of people that can buy something like that.
29 mil.
Yeah.
That's the listing price. So, yeah, it's a small pool that can actually pre-qualify and take a house tour.
I'm looking at it right now, and there's a pool overlooking the water, which looks amazing, and it looks like a castle.
It's a castle. That is the best way to describe it. So, yeah, Tom Brady, I guess, is moving out, and Derek Jeter is selling the castle. $29 million.
Bye.
And finally here, you know, Chris Evans accidentally, I believe it was an accident. I don't think he put the penis picture out on purpose, but
celebrities never do that.
He did, and now he is talking about it for the first time.
It was an interesting weekend, full of lessons learned, a lot of teachable moments. You know, things happen. It's embarrassing. You got to roll with the punches. I will say I have some pretty fantastic fans who really came to my support.
Yes, they did.
That was really, really nice.
Yeah, because your junk looked great.
So that means he's got obviously pictures of his junk on his phone that he uploaded.
Right. That's what happened. Did you see the picture in question?
I did not.
So it's a shadowy peen. It's not like a full-on, well-lit peen, but it's a peen nonetheless.
That happened to me in Denny's one time. We did a video, and my private part was on there for a split second, and no one caught it, and we had to go back in there and edit it out. We just didn't catch it. It was crazy.
Your stuff comes out a lot.
Yeah, you know. I'm like my mom. She had big boobs. I got big balls.
You guys are hot. And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Okay. We got some celebrity birthdays today. Quick little birthday shout out for Nick Jonas, turning 28 today from the Jonas Brothers. Amy Poehler turns 49 today. Miami's very own Mark Anthony is 52, and David Copperfield, magician, 64 today. There you go.
Okay, he's old school magician.
He is, yeah. You're not going to see him tethered to a bunch of balloons flying over the desert.
Oh, that reminded me. Are we going to do the David Lame, or is it too past that story for us to try to get some balloons on me and try to get me up in the air?
It's never too late. I do have a helium person. They reached out to me. They have balloons and helium.
I mean, is that too old of a story to do this thing?
If you want to do it, I mean, make it happen. Yeah.
Right. But, I mean, I want your blessing. If I'm just doing it now, I'm just doing side bits that's not KVJ related.
Yeah, no,
and
let's
that's
do
depressing.
Where are we gonna fly? Like fly out over the ocean? Is that the best way to do it?
All you can handle.
I don't know if that's the best idea.
Well, my goal.
Where do you fly him though? Because I mean, if he's flying, I mean, where do you want him over land?
So my whole thing is a KVJ win is if we just get me to hover for more than 10 seconds. We're not going to get me to fly too far, but if we can get me to hover off the ground about 10 feet, and then if I fall, that's a KVJ win.
Well, but that's what we say, and in KVJ way, we would think that you're just going to hover for 10 seconds, and all of a sudden you take off, and then, oh my gosh.
We never seen a Santa Ana wind in Florida before, but this would be like the one time.
That'd be the one time.
The one time our bits work.
The one time it works too well.
Oh my gosh, a gust just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We'll look into it. I don't want this to die, man. This is good.
I don't want you to die.
We got to go where there's no power lines. That needs to be the first thing we think about.
We got to get some of our smart listeners involved with
That's what I was
this.
thinking at the beach. Might be a good place.
Okay.
Try to put you out of some water.
All right. This is exciting. This is what
shark bait.
This is what 2020 needs, Kev.
Yeah.
A little shot of life.
A little radio guy death.
Yeah. Shot of life right to
You've
death.
lived too long.
Yeah. This is how you go out.
I need some excitement, brother.
Okay.
KVJ fought Corona and we lived, so now you're kind of feeling invincible.
No, I'm not.
Got to say happy 31st birthday to Vanessa, Alexandra, Mommy, Nicola, Nona, Christy, Erica, Dante, and Django. Say we all love you. Also, birthday shout-outs. My first daughter's birthday, Lily. There you go. Having a 5th birthday. Her cousin's, Maria's 9th birthday. Her cousin Christian's 14th birthday. And last but not least, her uncle Greg is having a birthday as well. Love, Liam and Richie. Also, happy birthday to Alex from Mom, Tia, Larissa, and Grandma, we love you. Kimberly sent that in. Got a birthday you want to get on the KVJ show, you can let us know about it. Just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com, and we will give you the hook up. Well, Jaybird has had a buddy that has asked him to make a commitment with him. It seems like it is a tough commitment. Maybe something that betters you in life. Is he asking Jaybird because he thinks Jaybird has a problem area in his life? What is the request, and will Jaybird be doing it? We'll find out more details next.
Your picture perfect blue, sunbathing on the moon, stars shining as your bones illuminate. First kiss just like a drug, under your influence, it's hit me over, you're the magic in my veins. This must be love. Boom, clap, sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on. And boom, clap, you make me feel good. Come on to me now. Boom, clap, sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on. And boom, clap, you make me feel good. Come on to me now. No silver or no gold could dress me up so good. You're the glitter in the darkness of my world. Just tell me what to do, I'll fall right into you. Going under 'cause the spell, just say the word, I feel your love. Boom, clap, the sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on. And boom, clap, you make me feel good. Come on to me now. Boom, clap, sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on. And boom, clap, you make me feel good. Come on to me now. You are the light and I will follow.
Okay, Jaybird's got a friend that said, hey, why don't you join me in this commitment? Now, what is his motivation for doing that? Does he just want a partner in something he's going to do, or does he think Jaybird has some kind of problem here?
No, I don't think it's anything. I mean, let's make no mistake. I have a problem, but I don't think that's why he asked me. He's doing a thing called Sober October, and it's Ryan Beckett. And Ryan Beckett always does these
trendy,
these healthy, trendy, spiritual kind of things. I think he also does I think he's done the No Shave November before.
Okay.
Like all of, like Virginia's saying. And he was on social media.
Another excuse to put something up on Instagram.
Yeah, well, he was on social media asking people, does anybody want to join me for Sober October? And I'm thinking, oh, please, Beckett, don't text me. Don't text me. Ignore the post. We talked. He asked me to do it. But I don't think I'm going to do it. I actually have a camping trip planned in October with some of my friends. And it's supposed to kind of like be a beer drinking camping trip.
Yeah, camping trip with friends sounds like a total beer drinking around the campfire.
Hey, Bird, you want a beer? No, I'm practicing Sober October. Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, what's interesting is because they'll do that at different times of the year, but people, it's kind of a trendy thing where let's take a month and let's commit to not drinking. I've seen that a lot of times. You'll see it in January, where a lot of people come off of New Year's, and it's got some kind of trendy name, and it's a great hashtag, to put up on your social media. To make it a point, always show yourself drinking water or whatever you're doing.
Look, I admire you. I think the purpose is to kind of reset your body and get spiritual, and also I think too to promote, being sober. You don't always have to drink, and it's all across the board though. No weed, no alcohol, no kind of...
You stay completely sober.
You're sober, yeah. It's not Hollywood sober.
Here's the whole thing. Pick a month where it makes sense. October, you've got Halloween. So can you imagine? I mean, Halloween parties are legendary. Some of the best parties of the entire year happen for Halloween. And you're going to be like, no, I'm not going to. I mean, you could ruin your Halloween by having a sober October.
On a Saturday.
That's what I'm saying, Becky. Let's think this through. Would you want to do it maybe next year when it's not on a Saturday?
I just think October's a bad month.
It is.
I would stay away from October. Now, November, you got Thanksgiving. And you got family. And it's going to be tense. You need a drink. Don't make it for... November, December, same thing with the holidays. You're going to be stressed. You need to drink.
You're late, Beckett. You should have taken August.
I kind of like what Zach in our chat room says. He's doing bender till December.
There you go. March.
Yeah. Can you counter propose?
Yeah, I don't know.
Beckett, I'm not going to do your idea, but what about I counter propose bender to December?
Well, I also know that there's some people that take it seriously and they're trying to promote sobriety, and you're not supposed to make fun of it, Virginia.
Yeah, but if you are...
That's because they need a drink.
If you're a person that drinks and you're trying to find, the month because you want to make a statement and you want to do something on social media, October is not where it's at. To me, I think that's why a lot of people choose January. January is a great time to do it. February is a short month. But then, in March, you can't because you got St. Patty's Day.
March Madness?
Yeah, you got all those kind of fun events. And in South Florida, I mean, that's social season. When you start getting into the spring right there, February, March, April even.
You can't do it in April. You can't do it in April. Let's start at baseball.
Well, you got some great events. You got Sunfest.
Yeah, you got Sun. Then in May, you've got my birthday, Mother's Day.
Right.
You can't do it then.
No.
June, start of summer.
Yeah.
You gotta.
July, 4th of July.
I mean, August? Because August is the worst month of all time. I think we all agree August is the worst.
Okay, if you're going to do a sober month, I would say January 1, August 2nd, and then I would do February 3rd. Would be if I had to order the best months to do a sober month.
Yeah, so call us back in January, Beckett.
But don't, because I'll probably... No, I admire that he's able to do that.
Sure.
I mean, I could easily do it. I just don't want to do it.
Right. And life has taken so much from you these past 6 months. Why would you want to punish yourself? If you enjoy your cocktail, have your cocktail.
I made 2020 worse.
Remember, I did this for 50 days last year. Or was that earlier this year? I already did where I was, for 50 days, I was sober for the most part.
Yeah, you weren't fun.
No, it was very, very annoying to be around.
Think all the lessons you learned. You know what a terrible idea this is.
Yeah, tell Beckett we're not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm going to wake him up right now. Actually, I'm going to wake him up and say, we're not doing it.
Sober October, that's a hard no, my man. That is a hard no.
Drama, drama, you got drama and you gotta tell all. You love to complain about your pain. Hey, you're Facebook fishing. Facebook fishing.
Okay, we got a post about the new Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure movie and how terrible it actually was. Chris led off the post. Now, what we're going to do here today is I'm going to play the role of Chris, and I am going to have Denny's play two roles because he kind of got robbed a couple Facebook phishings ago where we didn't have a role for him. So I'm going to have Denny's play two different people. He's going to play both a guy and a girl here.
Oh, boy. This is a really big, this is a big moment for you, Denny's.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring it up before, but I'm glad we're addressing that.
Yeah, so we're going to make up for it. You're going to get a double role here.
It's a big Wednesday here in the KVJ show.
Yeah, so you got to really kind of bring it here today. So you're going to play not only Bobby, Denny's, but you're also going to play Amy. So you're Bobby and Amy
I'm so excited for this.
Okay, Virginia, you're playing the role of Mario. And Jaybird, you're going to be Trevor.
All right.
Okay, you got that?
Any direction on Mario? I mean, he kind of sounds Italian.
Yeah.
I would say that's definitely it, yeah.
I've seen a lot of caps in his post, so he's coming with some dude.
Okay, all right. He's feisty, he's Italian, he's hungry.
And very opinionated.
I love it.
All right, let's make that happen here. Here you go with our thread today. Started off by Chris. The new Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure movie sucks so bad. I can't believe losers like this stuff, man. We're living in terrible times, y'all. The youth knows nothing when it comes to good taste and entertainment.
Here comes Bobby. Spoken like a true boomer. Quit blaming the youth for everything. That movie did not suck. Maybe you should stop attacking people for their age and start working on losing that terrible beer gut you have.
Oh, you really hurt me there, Bobby. Attacking my personal appearance is way more woke than me criticizing a stupid movie aimed at drug heads. Note the sarcasm, please. When did you become such a spineless snowflake?
Here comes Amy. I don't think you should attack the younger generation for this, Chris. Most reboots are not good. It has nothing to do with our youth. Don't be a typical middle-aged angry man. Our country has too many toxic men. Do better, please. Our youth is making great changes for our country.
Good. Denny's, great range. Great range today.
I did low and high.
Wow, that's great. So good. So good.
All right, here comes Mario. The movie sucked, and Chris is right. The youths is what's ruining the fabric of America. It goes deeper than Bill and Ted. The new Cardi B song is a result of how it's all going to hell. I heard a 30-year-old woman say she would even vote for Cardi B, and she was being serious. We are in hell, people. It's all the fault of Generation Z and these damn millennials.
Here comes Trevor. Some of you old dinosaurs need to die off so our country can be better. All you old-timers sound angry and bitter. Cardi B has done more with her life than most of you combined. Also, the Bill and Ted movie was excellent. Quit being so angry and old. Amy is right. You all should do better.
Trevor, you're a typical snowflake. You can't take criticism, so you play the victim. Wah. Nobody's talking to your Generation Z ass. I'm on your own business, Trevor. Or maybe you want to come say it to my face?
Oh.
When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Okay, Mario, let me get this right. You're old enough to be my father, and you're threatening to beat me up?
Yeah.
All because someone is defending the new Bill and Ted movie? You got some balls trying to call anybody a snowflake.
I back up what Mario said. Some of you younger losers need a good spanking. Seeing your parents never had the guts to do it, I'll gladly volunteer. We need parents to not suck anymore. The new Bill and Ted sucks, and so does our very oversensitive younger generation. Fight me. I dare ya. And then that's pretty much it. It became unavailable after that. There was nothing left.
Wow, how bad does this movie suck?
Well, I'm kind of curious. It didn't look good. And I haven't heard anybody talking about it. But it's done one of those things where they did the release it to your home. And I don't know how much it was. I know the Mulan was $30. How much did they want for the Bill and Ted's?
I thought I saw it for 20-something.
Ooh.
You can't ask as much as you did for Mulan. Mulan, I get. That's a Disney.
I might be wrong.
Mulan looks really well done, too. I saw the trailer for that Mulan. It looks great.
I think I'm wrong. I'm going to look it up. I'll probably be wrong again, but that's okay. Just give me about 5 minutes.
What are we supposed to do?
Stretch.
I was wondering that. I've heard that they may, if this is successful, you may have two different kinds of creative movies now. You might have ones that are intended for theaters and others that are intended for the streaming that you can buy for like $20. And when you think about it, it's a pretty good deal if you had 4 people watching it. Plus, you could make your own food, order your own pizza, drink your own cocktails. I know we went to one of those like iPicks or whatever it was. Dang, I didn't even think about it. I got a couple cocktails. The bill was crazy.
It is expensive.
It was well over $100.
20 Bones on YouTube. You can rent it right now.
20 Bones?
Yep.
Okay. That feels about right.
Yeah, if you have a big old family, rent it, you're saving money.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be 10.
I feel like it should be $6.99.
I don't feel
It's
like
the third Bill and Ted.
anything with the 2 in front of it, I'm like,
I get that people love Keanu, and he's great.
Yeah.
But just because it's Keanu doesn't mean it should be $20.
We're the same John Wick.
No.
John Wick, I'll pay that. This, no, not so much.
Okay.
And they should tear it down. Like, it should start at $20, and then 2 weeks later, it should be 10.
So are we siding with the aggressive Chris on the Facebook fishing?
I think so.
Well, I'm just kind of curious if anybody's seen it. How bad is it? I did not like Bill and Ted's. Did they do 2 of them?
They did. This is the third one.
I didn't like the second one. It was
Bogus
terrible.
Journey was rough. I loved the first one.
First one was amazing.
Bogus Journey is the name of the second one.
But that one's pretty. That one's weird. It's kind of like Back to the Future 2 for me. It's just weird. It's such a weird movie.
You're always dogging Back to the Future too, dog. You're doing a lot lately.
Those two movies kind of remind me of each other. How they got the 2 parallel timelines going on. With you got the same characters. Because Bogus Journey, there's 2 clones of Bill and Ted that go back to make them look not excellent. So it makes them look bad. So they're combating clones of themselves, you know. So, and then you got the Marty McFly trying to change his life in the second one. He's kind of a loser.
That's enough, Denny.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying it's kind of like a similar premise.
It's his hot button, right? Boy.
Oh, he'll rant about Back to the Future 2 and 3.
I was going to say.
A lot.
Boy, he got a lot to say here. I jumped right into it. Coming up here in a second, they say this is going to be the #1 costume for Halloween this year. And I don't know what Halloween's going to be. What is Halloween going to be? Can somebody tell me what the vision of Halloween is going to be this year in 2020?
The vision in my front yard is going to be the kids crying and me trying to stifle Halloween. So that's going to be fun.
2 words. Politically motivated.
I'm sure it will be.
Oh, I'm already seeing it.
Yeah, so will somebody just paint a picture for me? Let me know exactly what does Halloween 2020 look like. And they're saying this is going to be the #1 costume this year. I'll let you know what it is next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. A couple of crashes to watch for right now in Palm Beach County. 95 northbound at Blue Heron Boulevard. Look for 2 left lanes blocked due to an accident. And another crash is blocking a lane on the turnpike northbound at Southern Boulevard. That one is blocking the left lane. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
There is a brand new jewelry store in Boca that you have got to check out, especially if you're thinking about making a big purchase like an engagement ring. You've got to go check out Diamonds Direct right there behind the Town Center Mall in Boca on St. Andrews, because this place is massive and the deal is incredible right now. How about 5 years, 0 interest with no money down on any purchase? That means a $16,000 designer engagement ring is just $267 a month with 0 interest and 0 down. Go online, get the details, store hours, all the info, diamondsdirect.com. You can find out all about the credit approval process. And now till the end of the month, take advantage of 0 interest financing on any purchase. It's beautiful. Their prices are amazing. You know, there's no middleman there. It's direct importer pricing. You've got to check it out. Diamondsdirect.com.
Hi, this is Mike Motto from the law firm of Hicks & Motto. We are a mid-sized personal injury law firm with 7 attorneys. We have obtained over $500 million in compensation for our clients who have been injured due to the negligence of others. If you've been involved in a car crash, slip and fall, or trip and fall, call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Hicks & Motto, your personal injury attorneys. You have questions, we have answers.
It's not too late. Fall B begins in October at IRSC. And whether you're just out of high school or looking to advance your career, we have a program for you. For freshmen, for fresh starts, for affordability. IRSC, for everyone. IRSC.edu.
WRMF and Sono Bello have teamed up to celebrate you, our listeners. I mean, think about all we've been through over the past few months with quarantines and work from home and stress and shutdowns. Well, we're hearing from our listeners that putting on weight and trying to get back into shape has really been brutal. Well, it's not our fault. The gyms were closed, or we're snacking, all that stress eating, so forget spending months at the gym trying to lose the fat in inches. Sono Bello can help you do it in one comfortable visit. That's right, one visit. Advanced laser fat removal that is life-changing. Sono Bello rewarding a WRMF listener with a $250 discount, but you need to hurry. So in one visit, your problem areas like tummy, thighs, the back fat, oh, I know the muffin top all too well, they're gone and permanently gone. Advanced laser fat removal at Sono Bello that is life-changing. All right, so you ready to take advantage? $250 off, and by the way, you earned it. You gotta hurry though. Come in, do a virtual live chat consult from home. Visit sonobello.com/radio to schedule your free consultation. That's sonobello.com/radio.
Sometimes in business, the unexpected comes calling. But even in, I'm gonna say it, unprecedented times, don't bounce back. Bounce forward with Comcast Business. Bounce forward fast with internet speeds up to a gig, with the flexibility to update your bandwidth in just a few clicks, and with security solutions that help keep your connected devices protected. Be fast, be flexible, be ready for what's next, and bounce forward. Help your business to bounce forward with this amazing offer. Get a powerful and reliable internet and voice solution from Comcast Business, starting at $35 each a month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today to find out more. Offer ends 10/21/2020. Restrictions apply. Limited to new Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and one voice mobility customers. Early termination fee applies. Enrollment in EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment, installation, taxes, and fees extra. Subject to change.
As you get back to business, small things can make a big difference. Like marking safe distances with floor tape and posting reminders to wash hands. As always, Grainger is here to help, offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Free access to product specialists, 24/7 support, safety recovery guides, and more. It's part of our commitment to help you adapt and recover in these challenging times. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Debt Helper, my friend Chip is an expert when it comes to taking the stress out of your life. If the debt is really stressing you out and hanging over you like a cloud of shame, don't worry about it. He's got you. This is what he does. He works with the credit card companies to lower your interest, which therefore lowers your payments, which therefore lowers the amount of money you pay the credit card company. It's really the right way to do it, and he can help you in a matter of months really reduce your payments and your interest rate. It makes a big difference. Go online, see the information for yourself yourself. It's at deadhelper.com.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGreg.com now and see how much you can save.
This morning in South Florida, temperatures starting off in the upper 70s, a few showers possible for that morning drive. This afternoon, highs in the low 90s, partly sunny skies, and isolated showers and storms, mainly inland. Tonight, lows in the mid to upper 70s under partly cloudy skies. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Dunkin'. Satisfy your cravings with Dunkin's Snackin' Menu. With new stuffed bagel minis, new maple sugar snack and bacon, and Dunkin' roll-ups, including their new steak and cheese roll-up. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Oh, we had a post for Facebook Fishing about the new Bill and Ted movie. What exactly do people think about it? It's $20 if you want to rent it on YouTube. One comment that was texted into us said the new Bill and Ted movie was excellent. The whole message was loving each other, the music, the creativity, just taking care of one another, no matter where you're from or who you are, was all very cool. So that was one of the reviews that one of our listeners sent in to us. Thank you for that. The next text said, don't waste your money on the new Bill and Ted. It was awful, tasteless and trite, very bad dialogue, and the acting was atrocious. So
I heard that either Bill or Ted's daughter is really annoying in the movie.
Really?
That's
Okay.
the one comment I keep seeing.
Yeah. Somebody says, you got to expect that that's what you're going to get. That's what the movies are about. But there was just something about the first one worked. The second one did not, at least for me.
Kind of like a Caddyshack. There's a lot of sequels that fall very short.
Yeah, I could tell you that was a whole different reason that didn't work. Writing terrible and all that. But I don't know if Bill and Ted's going to be one of the big Halloween costumes. I don't know if it hit that mark, for 2020. That's usually it. What are the big things in pop culture? And the thing that's tough for us is 2020 has been the year where we were robbed of pop culture. There wasn't a lot of stuff that really hit the mark. But the things that did hit the mark in 2020 is typically what you're going to see. And I don't even know, what is the blueprint for Halloween this year? It's on a Saturday, which is absolutely amazing. But what are we doing? A virtual Halloween? Is everybody doing their own thing where they set up a camera at their place? If you're going to have a party, is that your excuse to not invite the people you don't like, that you're already at your limit of 11 people that can come over? Or whatever it is. What is the number now set by?
It changes every week. But yeah, it is. It's a great excuse to be able to reduce your party size. I just don't know how comfortable I feel even taking the kids door to door. Like, the whole concept goes against everything I'm trying to do in my life.
Y'all have seen the internet. You know people are not going to listen about any kind of rules for Halloween, right?
Yeah, I think it's just all about where you're set, and my kids are going to be devastated.
I'm already seeing people fighting about this is the thing. If you go out and celebrate Halloween, you're being selfish. And if you don't go out and celebrate Halloween, you're a scaredy cat snowflake. There's your fight.
I think you're going to see it's probably almost, I don't know what the percentages are going to be, probably almost split down the middle. And you're going to see probably about half as many people are going to be trick-or-treating this year, at least as far as that goes. And I haven't seen any place really. LA County was the only place that tried to put the kibosh on trick-or-treat, and the backlash was fast and severe, even in California, that they walked it back and said, well, we discourage it, but they stopped it. And that's where you're going to get a fight, where you can't tell me how to live my life. If I want to put out a bowl of candy and have people walk up to my door, I'm not going to allow you to tell me to not do that.
But Kevin, what if Corona breathed on the candy?
And then you're going to have people that are going to shame those people who are out walking around.
It's already happening.
Yeah, and they'll
We're
probably
not even in October yet.
You'll probably have one house with a bowl of candy, and the next house will have a sign out front saying, "If you're walking around taking candy right now, shame on you."
Shame, 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 shame. What they should do, if you don't know what house is going to be giving candy, they should just have like a bloody pumpkin out in the front yard going, all right, they're celebrating Halloween, let's go do it. Oh, they don't have a bloody pumpkin, let's not.
See, I want to decorate, but I don't want people coming to my front door. I'm going to put candy at the end of the driveway, and if people want to take it, go for it. But I don't want people by my door.
Decorating during Corona, Virginia, classless.
Yeah, so what are some people going to be doing? Probably having the bowl of candy out there. This is a good idea. Somebody texted in and said there's a family that made a candy slide. So kids come up and they slide the candy down, and so the kids aren't reaching into a bowl. You know, they're all just putting their hands on the same slide.
Sounds dangerous. I'm just going to try to ruin every little possible what the haters will do for Halloween. They'll find every reason to cancel it.
Well, that'll be the question about costumes, because if you really aren't supposed to do large gatherings where the adults would have the Halloween costumes, the kids would have the trick-or-treat, you know, I guess, are you going to be dressing up? I would imagine that's going to be a lot less this year.
There are definitely going to be parties. There are definitely going to be people that need it.
Mm-hmm.
People are already at their breaking point.
Right,
and now Halloween on the horizon is just going to be like, okay, that's it. We can't let them take Halloween.
We always get into that one debate or topic every Halloween. Should adults be allowed to go trick-or-treating? Imagine now an adult going trick-or-treating during Corona. The outrage on Twitter, Kevin.
Instead of candy corn, it's Corona corn.
Candy corn. Ugh. That's another polarizing thing, candy corn.
So what is going to be the top costume for Halloween this year in 2020? They're saying right now the top seller is Karen. And, you know, we've had so much with the Karens. All you need is the blonde wig. And there's going to be different variations. You'll see probably the fat guy bearded Karens. You've got zombie Karens that are out. In fact, there's a zombie Karen mask that's out where she looks, you know, terrifying.
It looks it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is a pretty decent looking mask. And so that's one that you'll be able to buy if you're watching Kvj TV right now. I got the photo up there of the horrifying Karen mask that they say that's going to be number one this year, is people dressed as Karens, different variations of them.
You're right, though. What would be the other pop culture costumes this year?
You're going to have Tiger King.
Yeah, you're right.
Still hot.
Yeah, that's still enough with, you know, Carol Baskin being on Dancing with the Stars. That gave it a little bit of punch right here at the end.
Oh, you could go as a tiger with a leg sticking out and be like, I'm the tiger that killed Carol's husband. Tiger, leg coming out of the mouth? You don't think that would work?
Okay.
I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Don't come to my Halloween party, Tequesta.
Sorry. You confused the room for a second.
A tiger with a leg coming out of the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Didn't she feed the body to the tiger?
Yeah.
It makes sense. Don't make me second guess myself.
The third variety you're going to have is different variations of coronavirus costumes. You'll have people in hazmat suits will be one. They say Dr. Fauci is going to be a big Halloween costume this year.
I can see that.
So that all makes sense. They say those are probably going to be the top three biggest. Some of the other ones have to do with things that we have been watching. Cobra Kai is actually in the top 10, they believe. There's going to be a lot of Cobra Kai costumes, and it's got to punch you right when it counts. Now that it moved to Netflix, it's gotten a lot more mass appeal.
I'm so happy to see this. Some of the old dogs getting the shine they deserve, and people are loving it.
People are saying it's good.
It really is very, very good. If you love that kind of nostalgia, it's
I
great.
hear season 3 is going to be amazing, and some of the stars from the original movie are possibly going to be popping up.
Movies. I'm hearing stuff from Karate Kid 3 that's a possible. I mean,
I don't remember 3. I remember 1 and 2.
Well, if you're a huge fan like myself, you definitely remember Terry Silver and Mike Barnes.
Wow, okay.
And you want them back.
All right. Wow, how about that? So that's going to be one of the top ones. The Mandalorian, they say, will be one of the top costumes. Now, it seems like it might be a little bit more expensive, but they just dropped the trailer. Have you seen that for the new Mandalorian season?
No.
That hits October 30th. People were just like, you know what? I saw some Star Wars fans. They were saying, can we just get rid of all the other Star Wars that they've done? Just pretend like they didn't happen and then have the crew that is doing this Mandalorian remake, all that storyline.
Virginia, you would love this Mandalorian. It's a tale about a bounty hunter.
You know Jon Favreau, right?
Sure.
You know that dude that's made so much stuff? He's now in charge of it.
Okay.
And so for me, I will say that the Mandalorian season they had on Disney is the closest I have felt to what the original trilogies were of all the Star Wars stuff that's come out.
You agree with that?
I do agree with that.
Okay.
And the new season, the trailer, if you were ginned up by the first season, you'll see the trailer for the second season of The Mandalorian. October 30th, it comes out on Disney+. It looks amazing.
You had me at gin.
It looks like two different groups made these movies. Like different franchise made them.
So with that drop on October 30th, they say there will be a lot of Mandalorian costumes you can expect this year for Halloween. Wonder Woman has been bumped back to, I think, around Christmas now. So I wonder if that's going to affect, because the list I'm looking at came out before they made the announcement this week that they're bumping it back yet again. So there may or may not be a lot of Wonder Woman costumes now.
What about anything with the WAP? Is there anything you could do for Cardi B? Probably.
I wouldn't do that trick-or-treating.
I'm saying for costumes, though. Just costumes in general.
For an adult party.
If you think kids aren't going to dress as that, you're crazy.
That's going to be weird.
It will be weird. It's going to happen.
Kids, don't make Dad feel weird.
Don't do the WAP dance in front of Dad.
Yeah, please don't.
He can't handle it.
Y'all acting like there aren't going to be kids dressed up like that for this Halloween.
I'm dressing my daughter up as cuties. You got a problem with it?
And that's going to, I'm telling you, you see it.
Fist fighting.
You've also got some other pop culture stuff that was kind of big. Stranger Things, some of the cast from that they say is going to be big. Even still, Alexander Hamilton from Hamilton, they say might be cracking into the top 10 of the most popular costumes. They're going to be topical for 2020. So there you go. Got any ideas of anything that you think should happen for Halloween 2020? You can always text us. Get us your thoughts. You can go 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763, and hit us up here on the KVJ show. Somebody texted and said, you know what, I think I could see a lot of COVID parties happening, those with COVID antibodies. You show your positive/negative test at the door and the fact that you have the antibodies and you can come right on in for a maskless night of fun.
That's fascinating.
That could be interesting. Because, yeah, I'm going to probably in another week or two go and, see if I got the antibodies. And I should. If I don't have antibodies, it means I didn't have coronavirus, right?
I don't know, man.
Did you ever go look on your portal?
Yeah, I did. It didn't show up.
What?
And I even took it. I took it at Hard Rock. And they called me once, and I called them back. And no one ever answered, and I can't get through to them.
Oh, man.
It's really, yeah.
Why do you want him looking at his portal?
Because I want him to see if he has the antibodies, and he got tested for the antibodies.
Oh, yeah. I thought you just got a corona test. I didn't know you got the antibody test.
Yeah, I did. The last time that I went. And the next to last. And that time I had tested positive for coronavirus. So I think they say 3 weeks before you get it. So likely I don't have the antibodies on that test. So.
I'm going to go get it done, too. I'm so curious. I'm so curious how you could have had it, Kevin, and then I didn't get it. Like, that to me is, like, nonsensical.
My family didn't get it. They all went and got tested, and I was around them. I went out to a brunch with 4 other people, and all of them, they went to go take a test, and all of them were negative.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It is. I don't understand it. But that's interesting if they'll start having those kind of parties. Coming up here, we got Bird doing another World Record Wednesday. We're going to see if he can crack into it and get himself a world record. Now, this one, Virginia, is going to take a good amount of manual dexterity.
Uh-oh. 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 Is he using them big meat hooks?
Uh-oh. Who invited Gollum? Uh-oh.
You have hamburger hands. Denial is not suiting you.
I have hamburger hands. You have an evil heart. We're even.
This is the world record for the most coins stacked in 1 minute.
Sorry.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm going to say a joke and then laugh at it. Right in the microphone. You do. You remind me of those dirty birds from the dump that can't shut up. That's what you remind me of.
I'm sorry. It's a funny concept to me.
Okay, so Jaybird is going to try to stack coins. The record is 69 in 1 minute.
Ow!
Okay. This should be cute.
Okay.
Oh, this should be cute. That's Virginia trying to really get under my,
you're
my
really gonna
fat
get it.
skin.
Yeah, you're really going to get it. All right, it's going to be on Kvj TV. You can watch. Can Jaybird break that world record on World Record Wednesday? We'll find out coming up next.
All of my friends finally convinced me to get out of the house, to help me forget, to help me move on. Then I heard you back in town, in a crowd of strangers and lovers. Someone told me that you were coming, so I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone, 'cause I know in the morning I'll be calling, saying sorry for the things I said. So I should probably go to bed, so I don't undo the God over you that it took so long to find. 'Cause all it would take is seeing your face and I'd forget. I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone, 'cause I know in the morning I'll be calling, saying sorry for the things I said. So I should probably go to bed. Before I question my decision, is it love? I know it isn't. Now I'm all up in my head again, 'cause I know I don't have the self-control to walk away if you're walking. Strangers and lovers. Someone told me that you were coming, so I should probably go to bed.
World Record Wednesday. Can Jaybird get close to this one? This is a challenge of manual dexterity here. Got to be really good with your hands because you got to stack coins. The record for the most coins stacked in 1 minute is 69.
I feel like I can get in the zone here. No?
AutoZone?
Yeah, that might be the only zone you're getting in. Is that 69 there?
That's 70 right here.
70.
So if I get them all, we got a new world record, baby. And it's got to stand after for 10 seconds. So what?
It's so crazy because Big Brother was doing competitions last night, stacking as well.
I didn't see it last night.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, look at you.
Spoiler alert.
You're kind of topical.
Accidental. That's the only time I'm ever topical is when it's by accident.
Okay, this is actually a record set by an Italian. Silvio Saba.
You're an Italian. You're a weak-ass Italian, but you're an Italian.
I've been told by many people in our audience I'm one of the worst Italians ever.
He don't even like sausage and peppers.
I really don't like sausage and peppers. I don't.
That's unbelievable.
I called spaghetti noodles one time on the air, and oh my gosh.
They want to fight you.
They do want to fight.
Okay, well, let's see if you can break this Italian's record here. Record is 69 coins stacked in 1 minute. Got to remain for 10 seconds after the last coin was stacked.
What's KVJ respectable?
Typically, it's about a halfway mark. I would put it at, okay, so that would put us at about 35. I'd say 30.
You think I would get 30?
I think 30 is pretty good. I like 30. What do you think, Virginia? 30 feel like a good over-under?
Yeah, it feels good.
Okay.
It's not really that respectable. 30's not that good, though. It's not respectable.
I mean...
You want to go 35, the halfway mark?
Yeah.
Okay. I will do 35 then. Okay, Virginia, are you over or under? What do you think he's going to get?
Unfortunately, them thumbs are going under.
Who put a nickel? Who put a quarter in you today?
Okay, Virginia goes with the under. I'm going to agree.
You make it tougher.
A minute? Oh, he hates a clock.
Yeah, pressure.
You
Denny's,
should never be a coach, by the way.
I'm a realist.
Are you over or under on this mark here of 35 coins in 1 minute?
Oh, way over. I think he's going to get 50.
That's my boy.
50. Okay. That's pretty impressive. By the way, for the record, Denny's has not been right once. Actually, last week he gave you some credit, and you lived up to it. You had a great week last week, so let's build off of that. Very good week last week. Okay, here we go. World Record Wednesday. The record for the most coins stacked in 1 minute is 69. Jaybird, if you're ready, begin. All right, he's got 2, 3. Smart because he's using his one hand to kind of pinch the quarters. And he's using quarters too, which is a solid base. It's going to be an easier stackable coin.
11.
So he's got one hand that is stacking up the coins. The other is kind of keeping them straight and reorganizing, which seems to be a pretty solid tactic here. Okay, he's got 35 seconds left in the minute right now.
We're at 18.
Okay.
19.
It's getting a little crooked. Okay, but he keeps straightening it out.
21.
I think 35 was a good over-under, but it is getting to the point where you can start to see that this is where you've got to have really accurate hands. I would say over 25 coins. It's going to be tough.
We're at 25,
15 seconds.
26, 27,
okay.
28.
You got 10 seconds left, Bird.
30.
Okay, 35 was the respectable. 4, 3, 2, 1, and out.
33.
It's going to stay for 10 seconds.
Okay, sure does. Okay, I got the clock on it right now. Who did that?
I don't know.
Oh.
What a witch. What
Oh, man.
My knee hit the table. I'm so sorry.
Her broom hit the table.
My bad attitude hit the table.
What was the final count?
33.
Dang it, Bird.
You made it, though. It was staying.
33, though, it's
the under. It's
terrible. Kevin.
It's almost halfway.
It's terrible.
It's almost half. I'm sure this guy, spent so much of his life practicing stacking coins instead of going out and living life.
So next week, I'm going to do something I've been spending my entire life doing.
Yeah.
I'm going after that donut world record.
Oh, really?
Most donuts eaten in a minute.
Ooh.
I gotta. That was kind of interesting when I saw that. That was a record that was set last week.
Yes.
And I was kind of surprised by it because I was underwhelmed.
How many?
I think it was like 9 or something. Was it something like that?
I think it was 10.
It was 10 in a minute. That's pretty good, Kevin.
Okay, where are the donuts from? Because I think it makes a big difference.
Right.
You can take down a Krispy Kreme faster than a Dunkin' Donut. A Dunkin' Donut is hardier. Krispy Kremes are smaller and go down smoother.
I believe it was a jelly donut that they used.
It was, yeah. So they were standard. So I think that's the good thing about it is it's a standard jelly donut, and it was the Guinness record for eating the most jelly donuts in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
And it's 10 in 3 minutes.
I feel like I could do that, or at least sniff it.
The previous record was only 6, which that's just 2 a minute. And I was like, well, that seemed like an easy one to go after.
I know, but all these food ones always sound easy, and then you get into it, and you're on your third donut, and you go, oh, okay, that's why. Because I usually don't scarf down. I scarf them down, but I scarf them down at my leisure.
Right.
10 in 3 minutes, Ed. Does that sound impressive to you, Virginia?
Not really.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm like, all right.
But
yeah, I think
I don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating the jelly.
I love doing the World Record Wednesday because I think what it does, it gives you a realization of what a challenge it is.
Yeah, I think it's a lot trickier than we're giving it credit for.
Okay.
It's hardy in there.
Donuts are thick.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I'll have a different feel on it. So next Wednesday, jelly donut record.
I mean, I'll do better than that than coins, right?
You did all right. You did all right today. Today's, a decent showing.
Oh, that's you know what we call that? That's the tone of disappointment.
No, it's not.
You did all right. He went high in his voice. He changed,
He's lying to you,
Yeah.
and he's disappointed.
When he's disappointed, his voice changes keys. Yeah, you did all right.
You did great. Oh, Bird.
You did pretty well, sport.
Don't be so down on yourself.
I gotta go eat some donuts.
Practice up for next week.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, what did Travis Scott do that caused a riot at a McDonald's and now has him getting slapped with citations and fines? We will tell you coming up in your Dirt of the Day.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. A couple of crashes to watch for right now in Palm Beach County. 95 northbound at Blue Heron Boulevard. Look for 2 left lanes blocked due to an accident. And another crash is blocking a lane on the Turnpike northbound at Southern Boulevard. That one is blocking the left lane. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 79 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and recently I purchased a home with my wife, and I couldn't be happier. But I owe all of that to Ideal Lending Solutions. They were who I used for my lending needs. I worked with Wilson and his team. They worked with my finances and answered every question I had and qualified me for that historically low interest rate, which was awesome. They were incredibly helpful, and they were there for me all hours of the day, weekday or weekends. Maybe you're not in the market for a new home. You can also refinance your current home. So give them a call. Ideal Lending Solutions, 844-99-IDEAL. That's 844-99-IDEAL. Or visit their website, affordthedream.com. That's affordthedream.com for Ideal Lending Solutions. And let them know producer Denny sent you in.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender. NMLS 237341. A division of American Financial Network. Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
Dunkin' Go-Tos, now with brews. Pair a medium hot coffee with a sausage wake-up wrap, a bagel, a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, or a power breakfast sandwich for $3, $4, $5, and $6. Or make it iced for 50 cents more. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Exclusions apply. Limited time offer.
Nothing brings people together like Das Craft Beer and Pizza, even when socially distancing with outdoor seating. Enjoy live music evenings all weekend. Over 70 beer choices and signature pizzas like mac and cheese, buffalo chicken, and 3 pigs. Das Craft Beer and Pizza on Singer Island Beach.
You know, I look around where I live and at all my furniture, and I just can't imagine ever moving myself now that I know how amazing and efficient it is when you call the team from Good Greek Moving and Storage. These guys show up and they do everything full service style. They pack up your stuff, they move your stuff, and then they unpack it at the new place and take the boxes with them. It is truly amazing, and it saves you the time, the stress, the aggravation, the frustration. It's just the way to do it. I'm telling you, it would take me, seriously, weeks and weeks to box up everything we've got. But with the Good Greek Moving and Storage team, they do it in a matter of hours. Be impressed. Call Spiro and the guys. Let them show you the right way to move. Star Greek on your mobile phone. That's Star Greek. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Heat, Florida Panthers, Florida Gators, Miami Hurricanes, and they even have a NASCAR. Star Greek on your mobile phone.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
Ready to send your child safely back to school? You can with Charter Schools USA. Our schools in Palm Beach County are open and offer a flexible approach to learning. You have the choice of in-person classes on campus, online learning from home, or a combination of both. We have the strictest safety protocols in place, plus leading-edge technology, so your child can learn without interruption. Give your child a tuition-free public charter education you can trust. Now enrolling K through 12. Learn more at palmbeach.charterschoolsusa.com.
Hi, this is Mike Motto from Hicks & Motto Attorneys at Law. If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto fight for your rights. Our caring and experienced team will work hard to get you the money you deserve. Results matter. Call Hicks & Motto, your personal injury attorneys, 561-683-2300.
You know, just because we're still living with COVID doesn't mean that your life needs to be put on hold. If you were thinking about going back to school, maybe changing what you do, maybe the pandemic has forced you into a position where you need to find just a new career path in life. Go to Lynn University to do it. They got 6 colleges and nearly 100 areas of study. Business and management, communication. You've got also design, education, music, arts and sciences. It's all there. And they're a high-tech campus with an iPad-powered curriculum. So they were ready for a pandemic even before it hit with what they have. In fact, you can do a virtual tour to see how awesome Lynn University is. I know myself because my daughter went there and absolutely loved it. You go online today to lynn.edu. That's lynn.edu.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to speak to the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates, now offering telemedicine consultations. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant start to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 954-247-6200 today. Schedule your telemedicine consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dreams of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services. Start on your path to parenthood from home with a telemedicine consultation with one of their fertility experts. Call 954-247-6200 or log on to IVFFlorida.com to schedule today.
Welcome to Cumberland Farms.
I just saw a guy look at his phone, fill his tank, and not pay.
Oh, he used our SmartPay Rewards app. Saves 10 cents a gallon every day.
Oh.
Download the SmartPay Rewards app, sign up, and save 10 cents a gallon on gas every day at Cumberland Farms. Details at smartpayrewards.com.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. I'm already thinking about lunch, and if you are like me, let me tell you about Bud's Chicken and Seafood because you're going to love what I'm telling you about. Their buffalo wings. They got the classic buffalo, the honey garlic, the honey barbecue. Honey barbecue is my favorite. They got small, large, family size, starting at $5.75. They got so many great items at Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Of course, I helped them make the bird sauce. You got that bird sauce available. Their French fries I love. And don't forget to try those corn fritters. Go in there. Locations all through Palm Beach County.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, what did Travis Scott do that got him in a little bit of trouble at a McDonald's? Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done this.
Oh, boy. Okay, I can't wait to hear this.
We'll tell you coming up in a sec. Before we get into that, looks like South Park is going to be doing a 1-hour, 1-night pandemic special. It'll tackle all of the numerous issues we've been going through in 2020. That special is set to air September 30th at 8 o'clock, and it will be a one-time only episode. So it's the first time that they have done one of these in the show's history. That's interesting. Madonna is teaming up with Diablo Cody, the producer, to do a biopic all about her life. She's not only co-writing the script with this producer that won for Juno, but she is directing the project as well. She wants to talk about her whole life and all the details and maybe a lot of the stuff that we haven't heard. I'm sure there is lots there to fill a movie, and I would definitely go see that. The Madonna life pic where she tells all. Yeah. And finally here, what did Travis Scott do that got him in trouble in California? He got cited and fined because I guess he put it out there on social media that he was going to be showing up at a McDonald's to promote his new $6 value meal.
Yeah.
And then was shocked when over 200 people showed up in 10 minutes.
Wow.
They said, look,
Yeah.
you can't do that. You can't encourage people to come en masse. And he was there shaking hands, greeting people. A lot of people didn't have masks on. They were not social distancing.
They didn't have a McMask.
The cops showed up and people ran and scattered like they had committed a crime, and it was just a mess. So,
Wow.
yeah, that new $6 meal is definitely been very popular. And if Travis Scott shows up at your McDonald's, you are going to get a fine.
He's one of the hottest people out there right now. My son Cannon, he's 12. He went out and got the meal the other night because of Travis Scott.
Yeah, it works,
And-
Kevin.
And my wife's like, going, my son never eats lettuce. She's like, going, he even ate the lettuce because it was a Travis Scott meal. She couldn't believe it. And, they're talking about all the different things. She's like, anything that Travis Scott does, he's gobbling up.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I know that there were some franchisee owners of McDonald's who are like, oh, we don't know that we want this. Because first of all, they don't know who Travis Scott is. They don't know anything about him. Somebody probably just told him and read to him some of the lyrics of some of his songs. And yeah, there are some that it's very adult. And they're like, we thought we were a family restaurant franchise. What are we doing? But you want to talk about somebody turning stuff to gold. He's right up there with, I don't know where he is compared to Kanye, but he's getting pretty hot. In fact, that chicken McNugget pillow that he had is going for as much as $450. People are trying to resell that. Yeah.
I wonder if the same complaining franchise owners, when they're now reading their daily tally about how many Travis Scott meals they're selling, have changed their mind.
True. I wonder. I mean, it really is a little bit of a gamble for that reason because, you don't want to upset the guys that are buying your restaurants. But, I mean, hey, if he's doing this kind of stuff and he's bringing crowds and there's
Money
an excitement.
talks.
Yeah. If there's an excitement about McDonald's now with some of the changes they've made and it's because of Travis Scott, then it's probably going to wind up being money well spent. Today, I guess McDonald's is launching their spicy nuggets.
I saw that. I saw somebody had them yesterday. Somebody on my Facebook feed was posting pictures. They had the nugs.
Huh. They got a new commercial for it.
To begin, Spicesurance is 6 extra chicken McNuggets, either spicy or classic, given to a McDonald's customer when they order a 6-piece spicy chicken McNuggets on the McDonald's app on September 16th, 2020. This order will provide the customer with a surge of pride, joy, and courage as they expand the experiences of their own life, otherwise known as trying something new.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. McDonald's.
Look at that.
But keep in mind, too, if you're in the mood for a wing, Bud Chicken and Seafood has them going right now, starting at $5.75.
And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Okie dokie. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, asking the question for you. Are you a jerk? Got several emails that people have sent us wanting to know if in this situation, am I a jerk? And if so, how big of a jerk am I? One, asking the question, am I the jerk for toasting that I am no longer a single mom? Okay, apparently they made some people upset with a toast they made about, thank goodness I'm no longer a single mom, with a lot of single moms present. I'll let you know about what exactly happened and are they a jerk or not. We'll sound off next.
If you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on. It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Don't stop now. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now, walk away, you know how, don't stop caring about me now.
Am I the jerk for toasting that I'm no longer a single mom? Here's what the email said that was sent to mail at kvjshow.com. It says, I got married a few weeks ago. I got a 4-year-old from a previous relationship. And at the reception, I was handed the microphone to thank everybody. And as I did, I toasted all my friends and family and finished with, yeah, I am no longer a single mom anymore. I looked around and saw the faces of all my single friends and knew that I immediately made a mistake. These single moms, including the bridesmaids, apparently were all very offended. There's a few of them that still haven't spoken to me since the toast.
Lighten
Good
up.
Lord. She's caught up in the moment. She just got married. She's happy to have a husband help raise her kid. She's happy about that.
Yeah.
Celebrate that.
You're there for the celebration of the fact that she's no longer a single mom. Yeah, it may have been tone deaf if all of her bridesmaids are single moms, but she's not trying to hurt you.
And then what happens if your feelings get hurt? Does the world not go around? What happens then?
So you're saying that she's not a jerk
No.
for cracking a joke that didn't go over well?
Her friends sound like the jerks. Stuffy, stick in the mud jerks.
Mm-hmm.
If they're making her feel bad about that, which it sounds like they are.
I think all single moms would agree. You know, it's nice to not be a single mom. It's nice to have the help, and she's just happy she's going to have help again.
Why is that can you explain to me why that's a controversial statement?
Well, I mean, I guess these girls are taking it like she's rubbing their nose in it, but it's not about you,
It's not what she's doing.
It's not about you.
Or are you saying that, nobody chooses to be a single mom and you're saying that you're successful and we haven't been successful since we're still single moms and you now have pulled yourself up out of this terrible place in society?
People get caught up in the moment when they're excited and happy, and sometimes things don't come out perfectly, just like I'm talking right now. It happens. Move along. Bigger problems ahead.
Yeah, and most people in the chat room are saying, hey, you're not a jerk for that.
No.
Got another email here. It says, am I a jerk for not accepting my dad's new relationship? My parents were together for 40 years. My mom had cancer and passed away in April, and I miss her terribly. Amazingly, my dad started seeing a new woman already last month. I can't believe it. Just a few months after my mom passed away. My family has always been close, and he admits that he needs companionship to take his mind off of my mom. Okay, I get that, but still. I see my dad a lot, and he wants me to meet his new girlfriend this weekend. He said it would mean a lot to him. I told him no. First, I'm angry that he's moved on so fast, and I think that he should mourn my mother for at least a year before even considering it. Second, if it's true that he just wants companionship, he's leading this woman on, and that's not fair to her. But here's the big thing. This woman is 36, which is just 5 years older than me. My parents were married for almost 4 years before she was even born. Am I being insensitive? Am I being a jerk for feeling this way?
You can feel that way.
Yeah, and it's super fresh. I mean, if your mother just died in April, they were together 40 years. That's you have to let the family take their time getting used to you with a new woman. I kind of think that you should not feel bad about not wanting to go around her just yet. April? It just happened.
Yeah. So you don't think she's a jerk for feeling the way that she does, and she's making a stance with her dad, saying, "No, this weekend not going to meet her. It's not happening."
Just, you don't have to be confrontational about it. You actually should go the other way and be sad and be like, look, I miss Mom. I'm not ready to see her replacement just yet. It's not about her. It's about me. Don't come at it like a fight. Mm-hmm. Just say you're sad and you're not ready.
So do meet the girlfriend this weekend, but pout the entire time.
No, don't meet her and say that you aren't ready yet.
Meet her this weekend and start talking immediately about politics. See how that goes.
What if you agree?
Maybe you guys.
Then you got to change course.
Maybe fine. That isn't how politics.
I thought a minute ago you were a Democrat.
When it comes to all that kind of stuff, man, it's tricky because when you lose a loved one, especially a parent, there's a process for everybody. There's a process to the spouse that just lost somebody. There's a process with the kids, and they're both coming from different perspectives. Mm-hmm. Because you're not sleeping with your mom. You don't look at your mom the way your dad looks at your mom.
Hopefully you're not.
Yeah. I would say just patience for everybody.
Okay. And what do you think about this one? Am I the jerk here? Saw this one posted online. It said, are we jerks for standing by our daughter's name? My wife and I are huge fans of the Star Wars movies. We met camping out to see The Force Awakens. Everything about us is Star Wars, and it is the core of our relationship.
Oh, sounds awful. You guys are dumb.
Now she is pregnant and 6 weeks from giving birth. So we had a Zoom meeting with family to announce the name, and once we did, both of our families turned on us.
Please tell me it's Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
Their excitement quickly turned to anger. They could not believe that we want to actually call our daughter Captain Phasma. Now, if you don't know...
Captain Phasma.
Who the hell's Captain Phasma?
Okay, Captain Phasma, even if you're like going, yeah, I know Star Wars, I don't know that. She was, she had the armor of the salvaged chromium, the Captain Phasma. She was with the First Order legions of stormtroopers.
She's the woman that played the tall woman from Game of Thrones. She went out like
Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones, very tall. That was Captain Phasma. So silver-plated stormtrooper in the Star Wars movies, that's Captain Phasma. Okay, they go on to say, she is a warrior and commands respect. We want a strong name for our daughter, and we can't think of a better option. We think a strong name will make other kids in awe of our daughter. My parents are begging us to just name our daughter Brienne after the character, or Gwendolyn after the real name of the actress who portrays her. Are my wife and I jerks for holding our ground against our families because we simply want to name our daughter Captain Phasma?
So the first name is going to be Captain?
I mean, if I decided to name my kid Master Yoda, people are going to give that kid some crap. And I should know that as an adult.
Well, real captains' first names aren't Captain. It's just a title. So what the hell are you doing? You're so dumb. Call her Phasma.
The Force is not strong with them.
No.
They're digging in, though, against both their families.
You can't name your baby girl first name Captain.
Bottom line, you're the parents. You can name your kid whatever you want. But don't be surprised when people make fun of your kid.
Yeah, 90% of people are going to make fun of this. So just know that you're setting your kid up for that.
I mean, if I name my kid Tennington Pennington, I know going into that kid's probably gonna get heckled.
I went back online to copy some of the comments they're having from this, and they were getting destroyed so badly they took the post down.
That can happen. The people turn. They think they're gonna be on your side.
It was such a bloodbath. They just took the post down and they moved on. Now, whether or not they're still gonna name their daughter Captain Phasma, I don't know. And that's what I think everybody wants to find out. So there you go. Somebody said, yes, set up the therapy sessions now. Your kid is going to need it.
Come on.
That's a tough name to get around.
Chewbacca Pennington. I like the sound of that.
It's just tough to work with because you're like, well, you could compromise and call her what? Cappy? Phasma? Ma? Phasma?
You could call her Cappy, but now she just sounds like a 1920s baseball player.
Somebody else texted in and said, okay, I'm the biggest Star Wars fan, covered in Star Wars tattoos, and even I think this is stupid.
See, now you get some sensibility.
When the Star Wars crew turns on you.
Oh, man. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, maybe Captain Phasma the girl can hit this site here in a couple of years. It's called F My Life. You think you got it rough? Wait till you hear what these people got to say next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. A couple of crashes to watch for right now in Palm Beach County. 95 northbound at Blue Heron Boulevard. Look for 2 left lanes blocked due to an accident. And another crash is blocking a lane on the Turnpike northbound at Southern Boulevard. That one is blocking the left lane. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 79 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
How many times have you spent money on some kind of procedure that's supposed to be absolutely amazing and then it just didn't work? There's so many things out there, whether it be diet, exercise, but if you're going to make an investment, make one in yourself and one that you know is going to work. That's a LASIK procedure at Panu Laser. I went years ago. It still is holding tight. Better vision, no glasses, no contact lenses, and I absolutely love that. All you have to do is just call them up today or go online to panulaser.com, P-A-N-N-U laser.com. Go and set up your consultation. Get that appointment. Mine took 90 seconds. Plus, they've got a great payment plan to make it work into your life. 0 down, 0 interest with convenient locations, too. All over Broward and now even in Palm Beach. Just find them online at panulaser.com.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
It's the best prices and it's the best inventory. Why would you shop anywhere else? Off Lease Only wants to put you in the car that is going to be the favorite car you've ever bought. I know I look back on my car buying experience I had there when I first moved to Palm Beach County, and it was the best car buying experience of my life, hands down. I love the way they do it at Off Lease Only. It is no hidden fees, and they price the cars lower than everybody else, and that's why they are a 5-star premier dealer according to Edmunds and Dealer Rater's Used Car of the Year. Yeah, they do it better than everybody else, and they win all these awards. Go see for yourself. offleaseonly.com.
It's not too late. Fall B begins in October at IRSC. And whether you're just out of high school or looking to advance your career, we have a program for you. For freshmen, for fresh starts, for affordability. IRSC, for everyone. IRSC.edu.
Make MD Now your trusted source for FDA-authorized COVID-19 testing with results back in 3 days or less, using the gold standard in testing and analyzed by one of the top certified labs in the nation. Diagnostic testing is available by appointment and at designated MD Now locations. For antibody testing, simply visit mdnow.com to find your nearest location. Walk-ins are welcome. To determine which test is right for you or to find a clinic, just visit mdnow.com. Result times may vary based on the day and time your appointment occurs.
WRMF and Sono Bello have teamed up to celebrate you, our listeners. I mean, think about all we've been through over the past few months with quarantines and work from home and stress and shutdowns. Well, we're hearing from our listeners that putting on weight and trying to get back into shape has really been brutal. Well, it's not our fault. The gyms were closed, or we're snacking, all that stress eating, so forget spending months at the gym trying to lose the fat in inches. Sono Bello can help you do it in one comfortable visit. That's right, one visit. Advanced laser fat removal that is life-changing. Sono Bello rewarding a WRMF listener with a $250 discount, but you need to hurry. So in one visit, your problem areas like tummy, thighs, the back fat, oh, I know the muffin top all too well, they're gone and permanently gone. Advanced laser fat removal at Sono Bello, that is life-changing. All right, so you ready to take advantage? $250 off, and by the way, you earned it. You gotta hurry, though. Come in, do a virtual live chat consult from home. Visit sonobello.com/radio to schedule your free consultation. That's sonobello.com/radio.
Ready to send your child safely back to school? You can with Charter Schools USA. Our schools in Palm Beach County are open and offer a flexible approach to learning. You have the choice of in-person classes on campus, online learning from home, or a combination of both. We have the strictest safety protocols in place, plus leading-edge technology, so your child can learn without interruption. Give your child the tuition-free public charter education you can trust. Now enrolling K through 12. Learn more at palmbeach.charterschoolsusa.com.
Yeah, Denny's, you're doing it right, man. This is the way to do it. Once a month, get a little juice cleanse in you, feel better, lose a little weight. You're going to start another one next week.
I am. I miss that feeling of being empty. Plus, some of those juices I got really used to the flavor of.
Yes, I love the taste. And you can customize your juice cleanse just like I did, just like Denny's is doing. Go to squeeze.com. You can pick more fruit, more vegetable. You can pick spicy. You can pick non-spicy. And the great thing is you're going to lose the weight. Denny's, what was your number again?
I lost 10 pounds in 7 days.
10 pounds in 7 days. That is real. I did it for 4 days. I lost 4 pounds. My husband, he did it for 3 days and lost 8 pounds. Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
Hey, Max, search for the best disposable vape pen.
The best disposable vape pen is the one that you never even try.
Okay, let's try this again. Hey, Max, find deals on Puff Bars.
The deal with Puff Bars is that they contain the same amount of nicotine as 2 entire packs of cigarettes.
Still not what I asked. Hey, Max, search for a trick I could do with my vape.
The trick with vaping is making you believe you will not get hooked until you realize it's an addiction.
How about an easy one? Hey, Max, what's the weather like right now?
It is currently 73 degrees and sunny and perfect for jogging. But if you keep vaping, it will affect your physical performance and ability to jog.
Hey, Max, are you malfunctioning?
Yes, your lungs can malfunction and become damaged by the chemicals found in e-cig aerosols.
The results are clear. A vaping addiction can seriously affect you. The nicotine in vapes can cause everything from mood swings to long-term health effects. Get the facts at thefactsnow.com.
Slip and fall, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGreg.com now and see how much you can save.
This morning in South Florida, temperatures starting off in the upper 70s, a few showers possible for that morning drive. This afternoon, highs in the low 90s, partly sunny skies, and isolated showers and storms, mainly inland. Tonight, lows in the mid to upper 70s under partly cloudy skies. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katia Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by New South Factory Direct Windows. Every single New South window is custom made just for your home. New South manufactures and installs their products directly into your home and backs up both the product and installation with a lifetime warranty. And now for every 2 windows you buy, get the 3rd free. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, the power of pizza can be yours. That's right. You can win a pizza experience from Doss Craft Beer and Pizza and have me deliver the pizza to your home. For more information, hit up WRMF.com.
More KVJ Show now on 97.9 WRMF.
Boy, if we ever need a site in 2020 to kind of lift our spirits, it is the FML site. You know what the F stands for. It is about my life. These are people putting on things that, hey, maybe things aren't going your way. Sometimes if you keep good humor about it, then you can say, all right, so is life, right? That's just the way it is. It's full of ups and downs no matter who you are. It's all how you look at it and how you react to the challenges life gives you. So here's some of the posts that are up there that people put up on the website and dealing with their own little problems. Somebody put on the FML site said, "Today my boss told me that he is really getting scared of COVID-19. He's too cheap for testing everybody in the office. So instead, he says that he'll go work from home while I meet with all the employees one-on-one. And then if I don't get sick, he's going to come back in 2 weeks." FML.
Nice guy. So he's basically making you go out there and take the hit.
Isn't that unbelievable? Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to go home and hide. You stay with everybody for 2 weeks, and if you don't get sick, then I'll come back to work. Wow.
The leadership on this one.
Dang. Somebody posted up, "Today my sister and I have been in a prank war. She spammed my phone with dozens of random D pics from the internet.
Oh boy, that's harsh.
My boyfriend saw them and then accused me of cheating, and now he won't talk to me. And my sister won't help me explain things. Guess she won. FML.
Yeah, your sister is evil.
Your
and
sister is
That's too far.
trash.
that would
That's
never
too far.
fly in my family.
That's too far.
It just wouldn't- you don't love your sister
No,
then.
That's too far. Come on. Somebody else posted up on the FML site, "Today, I sat through 9 grueling hours of Star Wars with my boyfriend.
Oof.
I hate those movies with a passion. And frankly, I would rather get a pap smear from Wolverine than watch them." Afterwards, he then broke up with me because I was yawning and saying that I didn't take serious an interest that was passionate to him, and I don't like to get into his favorite things.
There's no way that can be real. There's no way that someone's that sensitive because somebody yawned at Star Wars.
And then said that they wouldn't get into the things they're passionate about.
Yeah, he did you a favor. Bye.
If it did happen, yes.
If that is real, what? I want to swear. What the heck? I won't, but...
Somebody posted up on the site, "Today, I fell asleep in the middle of an online class and I started snoring. Now when my professor calls him, he calls me snoozy."
Oh.
Yeah, that is kind of tough. It's kind of fun. In fact, when my son's doing the virtual learning, I like just going around and looking at the vacant stares on all the kids' faces and seeing what they're doing. Some kids just get up and walk away. One girl was just looking out the window, and the teacher's like doing the class. It's amazing to watch, see what everybody's doing.
I'm sure if you're a teacher and you can't get all the kids to look, you're probably over it. You're like, look out the window, kid, whatever.
I just think he was just going through the motions. He was just doing his thing, and he wasn't even really looking. It was pretty interesting to watch. It is a fascinating experiment.
It really is. And some people are snapping. Some of these teachers are snapping.
Yeah. I kind of see what's going on. I kind of don't blame them.
Who's snapping more, the parents or the teachers?
I think the teachers, because the teachers are having to deal with a lot of kids are like trying to skirt the system.
Yeah, they are.
Pretending they have technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm. It would be so easy to pretend you have technical difficulties. Sorry, teacher, the internet's down here.
Well, we told you about there's that TikTok video that sounds like it's a glitch, and so kids are queuing up that video, and when teachers call on them, they play that video, and it sounds like they're glitching and having problems, and so they go on to the next person.
Good luck trying to prove that. You can't.
You can't.
There's a teacher now.
That's the thing, and it's so frustrating.
Mm-hmm. A couple more here from the FML site. "Today, I walked in on my brother having sex with my boyfriend." FML.
My brother having... Oh, yeah.
That could happen.
Time to break up.
Somebody else said, "Today my son got drunk and then managed to color in my bald patch with permanent marker while I slept. It's super noticeable, and in a few hours, I'm supposed to be on my first date since my divorce 12 years ago." FML.
You got to scrub really, really hard.
Or wear a cap, I guess.
Yeah,
maybe.
wear a cap, but you can get that off. I had a permanent marker beard before. You can get it. It takes some grit.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of fascinating. Somebody posted up on the FML site. They said, "Soon after I started dating my girlfriend, she warned me that she has a condition called hypersexuality. I thought I'd hit the jackpot. But a year into it now, sex 5 to 10 times a day has turned more into a chore."
5 to 10 a day?
That's crazy, isn't it?
10 times might be a little much. 5?
You could do 5. But when you get to 8, maybe you're like,
Well, I mean, at 8, I think you're just trying to break records at that point.
How do you find
But it's
the
every day.
time? I mean, what do these people do for a living?
I guess it's probably everything you do. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you get home at night.
Well, if you're doing it, if you're doing it that that much. When you finish, you take a small break and you get right back into it. You can still live a full life, but your extracurricular activities are going to be doing the hibbity-dibbity.
That probably is it.
When do you cook dinner or take out the trash?
After your 5th time.
I think you just have to work everything into it.
Huh.
You got to figure out how you're going to be like cooking dinner while getting it on.
There's no way.
Don't cook bacon.
If Panda wanted to do it once a day, just once a day, is that considered too much for you? That'd be 7 times a week. You could even take Sunday off if you want.
If we didn't have kids, I feel like we could do that.
Once a day.
But because we have kids, it's just not feasible.
Okay, but so take the kids out. Mama wants to play.
Mama would play.
Mama would play. It's so not.
You can hear the reluctance in her voice.
Look, during the week, Mama's tired.
She's saying, I would do it, but I'm not going to enjoy it.
I have to clean, I have to cook, I have to do laundry, I have to do the dishes. It's a lot, and then I'm tired, y'all. Look at me.
The opposite of Viagra is Virginia.
They'll start with a V.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes, got another round of the Song Association game. Like if I said the word way. Can you sing a song?
I love you just the way Kev is.
There you go. See, that would work. That's how you do it. Song Association game. Everybody gets to play. This song would work as well for the Backstreet Boys. We got that for you coming up next.
You are my fire, the one desire, believe when I say I want it that way. But we are 2 worlds apart, can't reach to your heart when you say that I want it that way. Till
Okay, time for the song association game. I name off a word. You've got 3 seconds to sing a part to a popular song that contains that word, or boom, you get bumped out of the round. That's the way it works. It's like a sudden death here. Okay, we got Virginia, we got Jaybird, we got Denny's all ready to play.
Good luck to all.
Yes, same to you.
Okay. Okay, Virginia. Sound an extra witch.
I'll be over here petting my cat. It's hairless.
No, I think don't witches have black cats?
I like the Dr. Evil one. That's really fun.
And you got allergies.
Yeah.
Oh, witch with allergies. Even more annoying than your average witch.
Instead of a giant green nose, it's a giant red nose.
Okay, Virginia, we're going to start with you here.
This thing on?
This thing on?
Hello?
Witch comedy, Kevin.
Okay, Virginia, your word is heart. Go.
Gonna be a heartache tonight.
Oh!
Is that on the buzzer suits or after? He's going to give it to you? Okay.
Who sings that song?
Heartache tonight, I know. Eddie Money?
Eagles. Come on.
Eagles.
Jeez.
Sorry.
That's why Bird perked up.
She stays alive, but it wasn't impressive.
Watch, I'll get out this round.
Yeah. Okay, Jaybird, your word in the song association game is mind.
I've got my mind set on you.
Okay, yep, there you go. Got my money, got my mind on my money, got my money on my mind. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mind playing tricks on me?
Okay, yeah. All right. There's a few there. Okay, Bird stays alive here. Denny's wrapping up round one in the song association game. Denny's, your word is behind.
Behind these hazel eyes.
Oh,
yeah.
It's Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, I don't know. Kelly Clarkson song.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, Virginia, here we go. Kicking off round two, song association game. Your word is finally.
Finally, it's happened to me right in front of my eyes.
CeCe Peniston.
Yeah.
Peniston.
If you're old, you know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Peniston.
All right, Jaybird. There you go. Song association game. Your word is big.
Big time.
Okay.
It was the big time.
Who sings it? Peter Gabriel.
Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my way, I'm making it big time. Watch me grow.
Big time. Are we done?
I love Peter Gabriel. Sorry if he's listening. That was probably painful for him.
Okay.
Big time.
Oh. Denny's, your word is black. Go.
Back to black, Amy Winehouse.
Did it go like that?
No,
Back in black, Amy Winehouse.
I was trying to make sure you guys recognized it was Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse.
I think all you did was just sing the title and the artist of the song. I'm not sure he even sang the song.
I don't think he did either, but I do love his version.
I do love his version. Okay. We're going to make that a new rule. You actually have to sing the song and not the title and the artist of the song. Okay, Virginia, here we go. Starting off round 3, your word is give.
Give me one reason to stay here.
I blew it.
Give peace a chance.
Oh, yeah, Bird's got a few.
Give Bert his word.
Okay, Virginia's eliminated.
I'm going to choke on it. I know you give me a hard one. I can tell. I can feel it, Denny's.
Your word is pickle.
Pickle, 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 pickle.
I think your brother is a pickle dance or something.
There's a pickle song
Of
out
course.
there.
I'm trying to think.
There's probably like 10 kids songs.
Okay, Jaybird, your word is waiting.
I've been waiting for a girl like you.
Bird stays alive. Denny's, if you don't get this, Bird is our winner today. Okay, Denny's, your word is walk.
Walk this way.
Talk this way.
Yeah.
Sassy.
That was
So
good.
sassy.
That's good. Okay, Jaybird, Your word is look.
Look away, baby, look away. Chicago.
Yeah.
80s. Boom. Greatest Hits Volume 2.
Solid. Okay, Denny's. Your word is cold.
Ooh, I can't think of anything.
Cold as ice.
You're a cold-hearted snake. Look into his eyes. Uh-oh.
He's
been telling lies.
Oh, I thought he's
No.
He's been paralyzed.
No, I don't know. That's wrong. I'm not good with words. Talking or
Yeah,
singing.
relationships really took a turn. Yeah. Okay, we got a champ. It is the bird. Very nice. Wasn't pretty, but it counts. Very nice.
You look pretty, though. You know you have glitter on your face?
Do I?
Yes. You been keeping any company of any ladies?
No. I wish. I'd actually even tell you about
Yeah,
it.
you got glitter right by your lip area.
It's probably product for my hair.
Okay, just checking.
Okay.
You know, that glitter hairspray. I
Buy a lot of
honestly
products with glitter in it.
I honestly have no idea why I got glitter.
I can think of some reasons.
It is a mystery.
All right, let's just start a rumor up that's not real. Dog, I'm telling you, it's real lonely at my place right now.
It is, huh?
Just me and my dog. Ain't no chickies coming
Does
over.
your dog wear glitter?
Kevin, I expect that from Virginia. But from you,
You're right.
He puts him in that little glitter bikini.
oh, my dog would look hot.
Yes, he would.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby.
It's the whacked out news.
People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Hey, look, so many people on meth. Ow!
Well, there are a lot of people out there who aren't really taking the whole mask thing very seriously. Some of them don't even like wearing them at all, kind of like this woman.
I'll tell you another reason I hate masks. Most child molesters love them.
Yeah, so, you know, that's just it.
She sounds like a cartoon.
That's just it, you know? So people are trying to like thwart the system by wearing all kinds of goofy things for masks when they have to, including a guy in England that was spotted using a snake as a face mask. He had it wrapped around his face and he was riding a city bus.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, I got a mask on, yo, snake mask.
That is not a mask, sir.
And let me guess, he was offended when people tried to stop him.
Well, he's a guy, and I'm sure he was like shirtless.
All snake people are shirtless.
Yes.
Yeah.
How come every time there's a guy at Sunfest with a snake around his neck, he is shirtless and he's very, very sunburned?
Well, they look for those kind of, the snake or the guy?
The snake.
Yeah.
Hopefully he put sunscreen on his snake.
Yeah, those guys just look for an event where they can peacock. They
You're
love.
right.
Yep.
Snake people are peacockers.
They love
Sunfest is their game.
So are lizard people. People that bring out the lizard on their shoulder.
An iguana, yeah.
They're peacockers.
Yeah, they are. Sad news about this. Another victim here of the pandemic, that famous bar in New York City called Coyote Ugly. It shut its door after 28 years. No more.
Wow, that's it. It's done.
Had a movie made after it and everything.
They always played that movie on HBO. I know that movie very well.
I told you the original Coyote Ugly. I worked there for one night.
And they fired you because they realized you couldn't dance?
I wasn't good.
Wow.
I'm mad.
Well, the original one wasn't on the west side. It wasn't like a high ceiling place where you danced on the bar and all
really?
that.
Okay.
It was on the east side in the
Okay.
East Village, and there's low ceilings. Like you couldn't get up on the bar. But the thing was, all the girls were super rude to the customers, like super mean to all the customers.
That sounds like you'd fit right in.
How did you crush this?
I didn't do well.
How?
I don't know.
What happened?
I worked one night and I did the money drop and they never called me back.
I would love to go back in time and to see your mean act for that one, because you had to probably act like you were doing the whole thing.
I don't think I was good at it. I was not comfortable.
So what do you have to do? Like if Kevin wants a drink, here's your stupid drink, you jerk. Is that kind of the way?
Yeah. Totally, that's the way that they were. And these girls were like seasoned. They were a little bit older. I was young.
And they probably had their own little things, like, you know, the drinks you're buying for your ladies aren't strong enough, as ugly as you are, or something like that.
Everybody had a little racket.
Yeah.
Keep in mind now, Jersey had kind of a bad night her first night in the movie as well, and Jersey became one of the best ones there.
They didn't give me a shot.
If you watch that movie, you know what I'm talking about.
They never called me back for a second shift.
Well, it shows them. I'm happy they shut down then.
I wish I could go back in time and see that.
Me too. I would love to go back and see what a mess I was.
They say the latest workout trend now is people wearing skin-colored gear like bike shorts and leggings. Just, I guess, so people will do a double take thinking that you're actually working out naked.
It works, too.
There's a celebrity stylist who says the trend is taking off because this gear draws attention to the wearer's body.
Huh.
Interesting. I've not seen that
I'm
yet.
looking for people not to look at my body.
Yeah, when I'm out exercising, I'm trying not to draw attention.
Right. You're just going to have to love me from my mind.
Word. There's a police helicopter. This is kind of a fascinating story in Deltona, Florida here that was in the air on Sunday. They got an alert, the pilot did, from his home security camera that somebody was trying to break into his truck. So from the air, he tracked them down and arrested them. How cool is this?
I'm watching a car that kind of matches the description here at Howland and Red Fox. And very slow rate of speed. Get ready for a bailout.
Hey, unit, slow down a little bit. Let me get block.
Back left, bailout. Front right, bailout. Driver staying in. Front right, bailout. They're all running northbound.
Got it, boy. Oh, yeah. Good stuff, man.
Copy, no outstanding, correct? Just the deputies. They're absolutely outstanding.
Good eye, brother. Good eye. Yeah, we'll talk later, but good eye.
Wow.
Yeah, you messed with the wrong guy.
Yeah, how about that?
I love when
What
that
are the-
happens. I love it.
What is the luck? How you trying to break into the home of the guy that's up in the police helicopter? Dang. There's a guy in Georgia that fled a traffic stop, leaving behind what deputies said was a bag containing drugs and a $100 winning lottery ticket.
Oh.
Start off with a tag violation. They tried to pull him over, but the guy fled out of the car in nearby woods, but dropped his backpack, and they found the lottery ticket. Shortly afterwards, they found him. He's been arrested. There you go.
Tough day.
That is a tough day. There's a female sumo wrestling champ that broke into her ex-roommate's house in Pennsylvania last week to try to get back her cat named James Bond.
This sounds like a Mad Lib.
It does.
She wound up being arrested. There's a listing for a condo here in Lake Worth Beach that if you love Budweiser, you might want to look into it. The pictures, too, are going viral, and even Budweiser posted the picture on their Facebook page saying the perfect home doesn't exist. They said that the condo's former owner, who passed away, was a lifelong fan of Budweiser, and on all the walls and ceilings of the home, it's covered in Budweiser beer cans. The condo was originally listed at $110,000 in August, but the price has been reduced to $100,000 now. It actually looks good. I mean, I know you're thinking probably this place looks real trashy, but they did it in a way that it looks like, you know, have you ever gone into like a fancy hotel or something like that and they have kind of like that wall art?
Yeah.
That's kind of how he did it. It actually looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the fancy hotels, they like to do naked art, too. Little boob statue here.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
Yeah, so if you want to find a condo in Lake Worth Beach and you love Budweiser, that might be your perfect place. You can just do a viral search to find it right now.
Budweiser should buy it and give it away.
That'd be a great promotion. You're
Wouldn't
right.
it? Like you get a free house from Budweiser.
What's $100K to them?
Exactly.
Yeah. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we're going to debate head-to-head competition. Which one is better? You're talking about South Park a little bit earlier, Virginia, in the Whacked Out News. So which is better, South Park or The Simpsons?
South Park.
You think South Park?
South Park is funny. I never got into South Park. Denny's and Suits got me in South Park. Those guys are hilarious. They go after everybody. Which is great.
Gotta tell you, it's up on our Twitter right now, and so far the early voting is very close. I'll let you know who is in the lead coming up next.
from the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. We have a crash slowing you down right now on 95 northbound. It's just at Okeechobee Boulevard. Look for 2 left lanes blocked in the area and heavy delays on the Turnpike northbound. This crash beyond Southern Boulevard is still blocking a left lane. Look for delays back to the service plaza. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Hi, this is Mike Motto from Hicks & Motto Attorneys at Law. If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto fight for your rights. Our caring and experienced team will work hard to get you the money you deserve. Results matter. Call Hicks & Motto, your personal injury attorneys, 561-683-2300.
After the age of 25, it gets a lot harder for guys to maintain their muscle mass. That is one of the things that, yesterday I was talking about the perfect age for everything, and they were saying, between the age of 25 and 30, some of your best when it comes to bodybuilding, but then after that, when you get into your 30s and especially your 40s, you start losing that muscle mass if you don't do hormone replacement therapy. Now, what you need, guys, to keep that muscle is testosterone, and the hormone replacement therapy will give you the testosterone you need to still hold on to that muscle mass. So you have a better looking physique. That muscle, too, will also help eat away at some of the fat that you got on your body so you can stay lean and mean even as you get older. And the thing I love, the best byproduct was the added energy I had, and it even boosts up your libido. Throw away the Viagra, you don't need it. Ladies, you even got more hormones than the guys, so you need it more than they do. And all you gotta do is go online today, WellingtonAntiAging.com. Your insurance might even pick up the tab. Change your life with hormone replacement therapy at Wellington Anti-Aging.
Want your groceries and more delivered fast? BJ's Wholesale Club brings it to your door in as little as 2 hours, so you can spend more time doing things like not shopping. BJ's. Live generously.
Our homes today are like little cities, full of different interneting boroughs, like the entertainment district in the living room, or the virtual fitness center in the garage. And Xfinity Internet keeps it all running smoothly with the fastest speed to power all your devices at once. You get coverage around town, from the financial district home office to the spa. Plus, get added protection to help keep your Wi-Fi network safe, like an at-home police station.
Xfinity Internet keeps your little city humming with reliable speed, coverage, and added security. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $25 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. You'll get advanced security free with the XFi Gateway. Plus, ask about XFi Complete for whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and more. Go to Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY today to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 9/22/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet 25 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed.
Yeah, Denny's, you're doing it right, man. This is the way to do it. Once a month, get a little juice cleanse in you, feel better, lose a little weight. You're going to start another one next week.
I am. I miss that feeling of being empty. Plus, some of those juices I got really used to the flavor of.
Yes, I love the taste. And you can customize your juice cleanse just like I did, just like Denny's is doing. Go to squeeze.com. You can pick more fruit, more vegetable. You can pick spicy. You can pick non-spicy. And the great thing is you're going to lose the weight. Denny's, what was your number again?
I lost 10 pounds in 7 days.
10 pounds in 7 days. That is real. I did it for 4 days. I lost 4 pounds. My husband, he did it for 3 days and lost 8 pounds. Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
If you don't know PPC, if you don't know SEO, if you don't know OTT, if you don't know targeted display, social media management, website development, email marketing, you don't have to. All you need to know is 2060 Digital South Florida.
We can help you with the digital marketing your business needs, but maybe doesn't understand or have the time to execute. 2060 Digital is a Google Premier Partner. That may not mean a lot to you, but when you consider that only 3% of digital advertising agencies carry that designation, it should. If you're in charge of marketing for business, you'll likely have digital marketing questions. At 2060 Digital, we have the answers. So learn more about us and how we could potentially help your business. Visit our website, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com, and ask for a free digital audit. Log on, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com. 2060 Digital, a division of Hubbard Radio West Palm Beach.
People are driving from all over to take advantage of what Diamonds Direct is doing right now in Boca Raton. The jewelry store that's forever changed how we buy diamonds is taking it to a whole new level in September with 5 years zero-interest financing on any purchase with no money down. It's incredible. You can get a $10,000 designer ring for just $167 a month, a $20,000 diamond Riviera necklace for just $334 a month. It's a great time to discover the all-new Diamonds Direct. Started by former diamond wholesalers, they guarantee the best, no middleman, direct importer prices in all of South Florida. The values are amazing. And right now, till the end of September, you not only get the lowest price, you can also spread your payments over 5 years without paying a dime in interest and nothing down. Don't miss this through September 30th only, and only at Diamonds Direct, behind Town Center Mall in Boca Raton, on approved credit. Get details and store hours at diamondsdirect.com.
Ciao, Mr. World here, on the world's most scenic road trip. Oh, the views are superbo, magnifico. You know, kind of like the designer styles at Eyeglass World. Yeah, they got hundreds of designer styles for hundreds less. And their same-day service? Mwah! Bellissimo!
Eyeglass World, the world's best way to buy glasses. Come get 2 pairs for $78. Visit eyeglassworld.com for store locations and offer details.
I want a Nissan from the #1 superstore. 441 Nissan.
I invite you to follow the leader, Southern 441 Nissan, for the winning deals all month long. And right now, you could drive a new Nissan with 0 down, 0 APR up to 72 months, or better yet, how about 0 payments till 2021? And if your credit's not so good, we can help with up to $5,000 Southern 441 Nissan cash back. So hurry to the big one on 441 or shop us at southern441nissan.com. We make it easy. Home of the real deal.
Offers plus tax, title, 899 dealer fee with pre-credit through MAC. Interest accrues from day loan and due when payments begin. On select models, good 3 month end.
As you get back to business, small things can make a big difference. Like marking safe distances with floor tape and posting reminders to wash hands. As always, Grainger is here to help, offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Free access to product specialists, 24/7 support, safety recovery guides, and more. It's part of our commitment to help you adapt and recover in these challenging times. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Well, I intentionally wanted to get leaner during the pandemic, and some people are saying, Kev, you look like you lost some lbs. I did. Lost a good bit of fat, and really my secret is the food that I eat. Trainers have always told me that it's 80% diet, and there is so much truth to that. If you really just watch what you eat, you can really control the fat on your body, how you look, how you feel, and that's what I've been doing with Ideal Nutrition. I get delicious, healthy, affordable, convenient meals. Just about $7 is what it costs, and it's delivered right to my front door. I'm not much of a cook. I don't have a lot of time to put a plan into what I eat, so this is just mindless, and it's good for you. This is exactly what I want and I need. The meals taste amazing. And I do the keto diet. They got paleo, vegan, vegetarian, but they also have traditional meals too, over 40 on their menu. They're always fresh, never frozen, no hormones, no GMOs. You can get a subscription just like I have for free delivery all the way from Miami through the Gardens, up into Martin County as well. All you do is go online to idealnutritionnow.com. That's idealnutritionnow.com.
Welcome to Cumberland Farms.
I just saw a guy look at his phone, fill his tank, and not pay.
Oh, he used our Smart Pay Rewards app. Saves 10 cents a gallon every day.
Oh.
Download the Smart Pay Rewards app, sign up, and save 10 cents a gallon on gas every day at Cumberland Farms. Details at smartpayrewards.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Which one is better, South Park or The Simpsons? You had a South Park story earlier in the dirt today, Virginia.
Yes.
They seem like they're more top of mind. I mean, The Simpsons have been around since I was in high school.
They're both doing the work, but I just prefer the crassness of the South Park.
They are extraordinarily topical and pretty darn funny.
Yeah, they are pretty good. I would go with South Park myself. The Simpsons, once upon a time, when I was younger, I thought they were great, and they had some episodes that were laugh out loud funny. They've done some really good stuff.
But South Park, though, is not for everybody. I can see how that could offend some people.
Oh, yeah.
It's real close. I just posted this up on the KVJ Show Twitter minutes ago. We're at 75 votes now, and The Simpsons is winning 51 to 49%. So it's neck and neck. 75 votes in. And I think maybe that's why. I guess The Simpsons have been around. They're a staple. They're well known. They're also, too, the fact that they're on really kind of a major cable network, not Comedy Central, I think is a big factor, too, them being on Fox and having been on Fox.
Big time.
Yeah, I think that helps out. So that's what the voting is right now. I'll be posting the rest of these here a little bit later, but you got to tell me right now, which one is better, Chinese or Japanese food?
Chinese.
Oh, Japanese, hands down.
Okay, run down for me the Chinese. You'll have the General Tso's chicken, right? That's Chinese.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will also...
Mungu gai pan.
Yeah.
Duck sauce. Oh, I love duck sauce.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Egg rolls, all that.
Like if I went to beef and broccoli, that's Chinese, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then Japanese would be your sushi, sashimi.
Yes.
Edamame.
Yes.
What's sashimi?
Sashimi is like just cut up pieces of raw fish, usually. If it has sushi, then it has rice attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
But sashimi usually is riceless.
Okay. It's close. I'm going to go with you on Japanese food, though,
Yeah,
Virginia.
Japanese is where it's at.
I love a ton of rice with a ton of duck sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, I love duck sauce. And it's weird. The duck sauce in the store, I feel like, is never as good as the one you get in a restaurant. Ever.
Maybe not.
I've done the research.
Yeah. They probably do something with it. Yeah, Virginia loves duck sauce.
Laughing at our own jokes again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, which one is better? Mansion in the suburbs or cabin in the mountains? What would you rather have? I got both. And I'm going to give you one. You get your choice. Do you want a mansion in the suburbs? Great little spot there in Southwest Ranches or in Wellington, or give you a nice little cabin in the mountains. Cool, fresh air. Maybe something up in North Carolina. Which one are you going for, Bird?
I'm definitely going out to the cabin with my duck sauce. I'm going to have a hell of a time.
Cabin in the
It's
mountain
not
guy.
even close.
Not even close to you.
That's where I want to die. I want to go out to the woods. I want to be out in nature.
So when we see you leave, we know you're going out to die?
Yeah.
There he goes.
Death trek.
I'll end up dying. Some bear will eat me. I'll be delicious. But you know what? I'll be peaceful.
Well, you're going to be covered in duck sauce. Bears love duck sauce.
They do.
There's honey in duck sauce. They will eat you quick.
There's no way bears would not like duck
Oh, my
sauce.
God. They can't even believe what's coming at them.
Oh, this guy's delicious.
How could this guy make himself any more tasty? There's nothing you could do. I'm going mansion in the suburbs, Virginia.
I agree. I don't think I would do well in the woods.
You wouldn't like the woods, and the woods wouldn't like you.
No.
Yeah, I get bored so fast. It'd be cool for maybe a weekend. I'd be like, all right.
That's true.
I need something to do.
Now, with the whole woods thing, there's still a grocery store outside of town where I can get my snacks.
It's 10 miles away.
10 miles, I can do that. I used to drive 50 for grilled cheese.
Yeah, what I've typically seen is it's usually about a 20-minute run into town, like one way. So 15 to 20 minutes probably. So it would take you an hour, hour and a half if you just want to run out and get something.
You're talking to a guy who drove to Orlando just for Sonic's tater tots.
You know they have a Sonic in West Palm, right?
Well, that was a long time ago. But they didn't have the West Palm one, but they did have one in Port St. Lucie, and we drove by it, and we didn't know it was in Port St. Lucie. Or it was somewhere in between, and we drove by it. We didn't know.
Okay, which one is better, new clothes or a new phone?
New clothes.
New clothes. Who gives a new phone? Who gives a crap?
Really?
Yeah, I love new clothes.
I do too, but I mean, I like a new phone. New phone's kind of cool. It's a lot of new gadgets. I mean, what really do you feel like you lean more into in life, your phone or what clothes you're wearing? For me, it's my phone. I mean, my phone, having a great new phone is better than having great new clothes because I use it a lot more and I need it more than I need clothes.
It's tough for me to speak because I am a fashionista, so I don't.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I'm surprised you're going with clothes.
In my house, Panda's in charge of all the phones. So he's the one that buys the phones and keeps the phones updated. So, like, the phones is like, it's not really top of mind for me, but I'm all about the clothes.
I mean, to me, I buy so many goofy pieces of clothing. I want to show off that pizza onesie. I want to show off the goofy Bigfoot hat.
You're not showing off a phone.
But the phone, I mean, all I care about is does it film? Does it send messages? And
to get porn?
Can I listen to my music?
Can I get porn?
I don't no. I would watch porn before on my phone, and I'm this is great. And then my dad texts me in the middle of it. I'm like, talk about a mood killer. I'm like, Dad, I'm busy.
What did the text say? You watching it too, Bird?
No, man, you got to put that on airplane mode.
Okay, which one is better, spring or fall?
Fall.
Oh, fall is just so great. I'm going fall. I like the seasons getting cooler, the leaves changing to golden brown.
It kind of depends. Am I going into fall? Is it a fat fall or is it a skinny fall? And if it's a skinny fall, I like
how your body looks.
Yeah,
well, we're going into fall now. Look down.
Yeah,
I'm in between. I could go either way right now.
Right in the middle. Huh?
I lost weight, but I'm gaining it back.
Yeah.
Oh, so many cakes, Kevin.
Yeah, he's edging right into it. Okay, with fall, it depends. I mean, South Florida is a different thing. So I'm gonna judge this based on South Florida, which is better, spring or fall. Now, the thing I love about fall is, for me, I'm a massive football fan. So fall is always great. And so I will tell you that fall, I have great things to do every weekend when there's football on. And, man, I love last weekend. It was great. I'm looking forward to the upcoming weekend. So I'm going to go with fall, but I will tell you, in South Florida, spring is really awesome because you've got spring training baseball, you got the Honda Classic that is going on. Technically, you've got Sunfest that fits in there. It just seems like there are a lot more parties. It's season going on. You got polo that is happening in the spring. So you got a lot more really cool social events.
But you love football.
But I do love football that much. But if football went in the fall, it's a no-brainer. Spring is a lot better in South Florida.
Speaking of football, who are the Buckeyes playing this weekend?
Oh, damn.
Gosh, that's tough. My dad just texted me, though, and said the Buckeyes just did announce that they're going to play a season. And they're going to do it in enough time to be in the college football playoff.
So they're able to do it. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be okay. It looks like. I mean, like I said, this is just late breaking news that my dad just texted me. In fact, as I was mentioning fall, it goes, ding, hey, Buckeyes going to play in October. They can play for the... But I don't know. Sometimes I'm not sure about my dad's credibility.
I have the same problem with my family. Always give me wrong facts. You go on there looking all dumb.
Yeah, Mags does that to me all the time.
And I never fact check them. They've burned me a million times, and I still go on there. Oh yeah, my sister said this.
Okay, yeah.
Who are they playing? Is the Big Ten back in?
Yeah. It looks like Big Ten will begin its fall season the weekend of October 24th. Official announcement coming shortly.
Wow.
Well, I'm legit happy for you. I was only busting your chops.
Yeah, no.
I'm happy they're playing.
I'm very happy. It may be 1 week too late to play in the college football playoff. Wait, what?
Oh, boy.
I have to look into that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's the worst when you get your hopes up.
Yeah.
That happened on Big Brother the other night. Did you see that? This guy got eliminated from Big Brother, and the woman Julie goes, "Oh, well, the house voted you back," but she was talking about like from a prior
last time.
Yeah, and he goes, he got all excited, like, "I'm going back in." It's like, no, you're not going back in. He's like, "Oh, good. I didn't want to go back in. Like, you wanted to go back in."
Oh, and after you exhibited that you really wanted,
he was embarrassed.
She meant last time you were on Big Brother.
But he got all excited. It was tough to watch.
It was tough to watch. I felt bad for Julie because she shouldn't have said that.
She shouldn't have.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Everybody's texting me confirming. Congratulations, Kvj. It's on ESPN right now. Big Ten starts October 24th. Go Bucks.
Look at that.
Yeah. Woo. I just made fall a lot better, y'all. I'm feeling good now.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening,
and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar. Strawberries on a summer evening. Baby, you're the end of June. I want your belly and that summer feeling, getting washed away in you. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want your belly and that summer feeling. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it, I just wanna taste it, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar.
It's a fun little list. The struggles today's kids will never know. Back in my day, all the kind of things that we had to do, kids really do have it so great. Phones, technology, how easy stuff is. I mean, you think about convenience. We are now in an era, and the pandemic has even, to me, escalated that even more with the delivery and everything that you get, and Amazon now bringing stuff right to your house. That's crazy. I mean, I remember back in my day, if I wanted a shirt, we had to drive all the way to Lancaster to go get it because we had no open stores in Logan. I mean, imagine that. That's crazy. If I wanted a shirt, I had to drive 35 minutes away just to buy a shirt.
Not anymore. Amazon, with the local distribution setups, you can order something today and have it today.
It's crazy.
It's like, wait, what?
Pretty much anything you want, you can get just with a little button. It can get to your house, which is kind of dangerous too.
Oh, it is. Kind of a fun little list. What would you put on this? Something that your kids just completely can't even relate to that you used to have to go through as a kid yourself. You can text it to us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way. When you call Tobacco Free Florida's phone quit service at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW, you'll connect to a quit coach who will help you assess your addiction. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches or gum. So call us at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double your chances of success. No judgments, just help.
Wow, the city of West Palm Beach is hosting drive-in movies. Folks can once again mark the weekends by going out in a safe, socially distanced way. Check out Show on the Go. It's only $10 per car plus handling fees for a Saturday night drive-in style movie. This week at Dreyer Park, Boo visits the largest monster scare factory ever. Tickets must be purchased by midnight this Friday. Advance at WPB.org/events. Thanks to Joe DiMaggio Children's Health Specialty Center.
Fleece Only, they do it right. They have their inventory priced below retail, thousands below retail, and there's no hidden fees. So you're automatically starting out with the best prices in the whole business. They've got the best inventory too. Low mileage vehicles, 2016s, 17s, 18s, 19s, even 2020 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. And they're 5-star rated. All the customers are saying the same thing. Read the reviews. Go see how they're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They were Dealer Rater's Used Car Dealer of the Year, and they're a 5-star premier dealer with Edmunds. They do it right. They're going to give you a great car at a great price, and they want you to tell your friends that you loved your experience at Off Lease Only. Check out the inventory today and get pre-qualified online at offleaseonly.com.
FAU Owls football is football in paradise. The defending Conference USA and Boca Bowl champs are a football program on the rise and are poised to continue to take over South Florida in 2020. With new head coach Willie Taggart now at the helm, the 2020 season features 6 highly anticipated home games, including a matchup with the USF Bulls. It's the best college football team for the best value in South Florida. Lock in your piece of paradise now. Season tickets start at just $60. For more information, visit FAUsports.com or call 1-866-FAU-OWLS.
How easy is it to pick up at BJ's Wholesale Club? Just order whatever you want, and we'll bring it all right out to your car. Plus, it's free. Yep, it's that easy. BJ's. Live generously.
Dunkin' Go-To's, now with brews. Pair a medium hot coffee with a sausage wake-up wrap, a bagel, a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, or a power breakfast sandwich for $3, $4, $5, and $6. Or make it iced for 50 cents more. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Exclusions apply. Limited time offer.
I'm telling you, this is like the most active hurricane season I think I've seen ever. Like, it's real out there. And if your home is not ready for hurricanes, you better get it ready. B&T Windows and Doors just recently switched out the few windows they had that were so rickety, they were unbearable. They switched out a door for me as well. And I'm telling you, it's just the peace of mind knowing that these windows aren't going to blow out if we get one of these dozens of hurricanes that are out there right now. You love the look and the way they feel, right? For safety, Kevin.
Yeah, I do. They are fantastic. It is a big part of it. I'm replacing 2 doors, the last 2 things I need to get replaced in my house. And the security of having these is one of the best values you can get for your home, too.
You're building a hurricane fortress.
Yeah.
You're also going to save on your power bill. Your home's going to be quiet. It's going to be safe. Your family is going to feel good about it. There's just so many amazing upgrades. B&T Windows and Doors, they're doing our projects because they're the best, and they use the best product, PGT Custom Windows and Doors. PGT is just the best-selling high-impact windows and doors on the market. So go online, get the best, BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Comcast Business. When the unexpected comes calling, bounce forward with Comcast Business. Bounce forward fast with internet speeds of up to 1 gig. Bounce forward on a network that helps keep connected devices protected. To learn more, go to ComcastBusiness.com.
More KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Yeah, boy. In my day, we didn't have it the way these kids do. The technology boom that has happened, it's absolutely insane when you think just about how technology's gone up. That was one of the things that they talked about in The Social Dilemma, Virginia, the special that is on Netflix right now about social media.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that with my daughter.
Well, they said that the increase that we have had, you look at other different technologies and other things that we have in life, technology has increased, I think, like over 100 billion fold.
Wow.
On how much faster and better technology has gotten in a lifetime compared to any other industry. And they said that really, it is exceeding what humanity knows how to process and what to deal with it.
Our brains can't keep up.
Our laws haven't kept up. Our brains haven't kept up. That's why it's grown out of society at the rate that it's gone. And what you have now is your kids. You don't know how to parent your kids. You don't know how to teach your kids. We don't know how to make any rules and regulations, and that's the problem with technology.
Because if you try to discipline your kid, they're secretly filming you to put on TikTok, so you get shamed.
Yes.
So you're considered a bad parent. Yeah, that was the most fascinating thing about that documentary. It talks about, well, back in the day, the newspaper was a new medium, and people were thinking that's the devil and that's changing society. And then TV came along and did the same thing, but it's happening so quick. Even the experts can't even keep up with it. It's got a mind of its own.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beast.
It is a beast. So what would you say? The struggles today's kids will never know. Some of the texts we have coming in, and these are all valid. Something kids don't have to deal with is waiting 6 to 8 weeks to get their pictures developed and then mailed. And then you didn't even know how they would come out. And you were in front of a landmark that you'll never get back to, and you realize all 5 photos you took are terrible. Doesn't happen anymore. My grandma used to then cut our heads off in the pictures. And so you wouldn't even know that until you got the pictures back. Be like, okay, great. You have no idea who this is. Could be another family. Thanks, Grandma. Somebody texted in and said, I remember as a kid saying, I wish I could play video games with people on different consoles. But that'll never happen. Now, look, my kid is playing with 5 other people doing Fortnite.
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah, in a different country.
Yeah.
Kids today will never know what it's like to have to camp out to get concert tickets for your favorite act. You just go online.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I remember my first concert I went to, I camped out.
Camp out, stay in line overnight.
And that was really a cool experience because you were there with everybody else who was a massive fan of the band. Somebody was playing the music. People were drinking, having a great time. That you can argue, yeah, it's so easy now. You go online, blah, blah, but man, that was so much fun.
Well, even just music alone, the way it's produced and put out, happens so quick now. You can make an album in 3 days. I was watching an older documentary about this band making, I think it was the Eagles, and how it took so much time to write the music and then record it, all these months. Now people are dropping an album within a week.
Yeah.
It is
crazy.
Right.
It does go that way, absolutely. Somebody said calling a girl's house and having her parents answer and having to ask, yeah, Sarah there? Absolutely the worst.
The worst, especially if the dad wanted to mess with you, and he always did.
Always he did. He knew what he was doing, absolutely. Somebody texted in and said, try explaining that you got kicked off the internet when the house phone would ring to a 15-year-old. His response, what's a house phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's all stuff. Somebody else, I remember back when I got my first mobile phone, it was the size of a cinder block. Kids today couldn't even carry it.
It was in a bag. It had like a whole thing where you had to plug it into the cigarette thing in your car.
Long-ass antenna.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else said putting Scotch tape on cassette tapes so you can record songs off the radio to make a mixtape.
Yeah, or taking your video games and blowing in it because it's not working anymore. On Nintendo, you'd have to do this whole thing. You'd have to put it through your shirt, blow through your shirt, and it's working finally. Imagine playing video games like that now.
It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, struggles today that kids will never know. I remember, too, the tape would shoot out of the cassette tape that you had, and you'd have to get a pencil and try to wind it all in, and then the tape would twist. In a way, you're like going, how is that possible? How did it twist that way?
Yeah, it was so broke down.
It didn't make sense. Other stuff that people said, putting aluminum foil on a TV antenna so you can get a channel.
That's real old school.
That is.
Mm-hmm. Crazy stuff. Also getting information. We take that for granted. You Google anything and it's right there at your fingertips. You used to have to go to the library to dig through encyclopedias to try to find the information. And then those encyclopedias would be 10 to 15 years old and you couldn't get anything new.
Back when we actually read information that might have been real, I don't know. It feels like, was there fake news back then so prevalent?
Sure.
No.
Yeah.
Not like it is now.
Well, I think yes and no. I think fake news has always been around, but the tools to get it out there are so quick.
Not the same level. Yeah.
But Kevin's right. It's always been like that.
I know, but it seems like people are really making up stuff now.
Because everyone's got they have the ability to do that now.
Right.
Well, like I said, the social dilemma, that thing, they dealt with that because they want to try to get your emotion. So it is much more profitable for these companies to emotionally get you. They don't care at all about the truth. Truth doesn't matter. The money matters. And fake news spreads 6 times faster and it has a better impression rate.
There's a thing today where a lot of celebrities are calling for us to boycott Instagram because of all the hate on Instagram and saying, don't post all day today.
Okay, that will show them. You're right. Tomorrow, all hate will be gone. These celebrities, I tell you.
Hashtag stop hate for profit.
Yeah, I was wondering how much of a dent it's going to make.
Being led by Kim Kardashian.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course it is. It's so annoying, Virginia.
Yeah, Leo DiCaprio's in on it.
Beautiful. Great.
Yeah. Facebook hasn't responded to the protests. They're too busy counting their money.
It's all silly.
Other things that today's kids will never know the struggle of: manual windows in a car.
Yes. They don't know the crank.
Oh my gosh. I remember we had a Dodge Dart when I was a kid. And you didn't have to go to the gym because rolling this window up was one of the toughest things you would ever do. I remember it would start pouring down rain and here you are battling against the rain, but you have to be close to the window. And it took a good 7 to 8 minutes to roll this thing up. So by the time you finally got the window up, you were soaked.
You ever had the window that fell off the track and just fell into the door?
Did I?
And shattered?
I was raised on that window. Because those windows had a little ball at the end to give you kind of a better grip, but the ball at the end always fell off every single one of our door handles, and it was a struggle.
Mm-hmm. Somebody else said, I remember having to stop and play your mixtape so you could write down the lyrics. Now you just go online, you find the lyrics, and they're right there, super easy.
Yeah, some songs on Apple Music put the lyrics up while it's playing the song.
If you hit that little box.
Yeah.
And what annoys me about that, you can have a whole album of an artist and half of the songs have the lyrics and the other songs don't have the lyrics.
It's weird.
Stay in a lane.
Yeah. Okay. Well, some interesting stuff. Fun little text. Nice little reminisce. You can always get a hold of us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Somebody's got a little bit of a dating dilemma coming up here in just a second. Apparently, they are dating their best friend's brother, and it's causing some problems. We'll find out exactly how and why next here on the KVJ Show.
You shot it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but hard, but it's ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am cut me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town, haunted love. Raise your voice, sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
relationship advice here because I'm dating my best friend's brother and it's causing some problems. Says last year I started hooking up with one of my best friend's brothers. I ended it with him after a few months because it just felt weird, and I could kind of get this feeling that my friend didn't really like it. But in April, we had been keeping in touch, and during the pandemic, we really didn't have much else to do, so we started hanging out. And since then, our relationship has grown kind of serious, and it's a lot harder to hide. Just last week, he posted pictures of me on his Instagram bringing him lunch, and he put, quote, cutest delivery person ever.
No.
Even though I had a mask on, it was obvious that it was me. And so his sister, my best friend, saw the photos and then commented, oh, sorry, I didn't get a delivered lunch. I guess I don't have the right equipment. So I reached out to my friend to explain because the comment just sounded a little snarky.
Yes.
She said that I was rude that I hadn't told her that she was dating my brother. Now, she's very protective of her brother, and that I get. But I don't understand why she's so opposed to us dating. Does she think that I'm not good enough for him? She wouldn't answer when I asked her point blank, simply saying that there are just so many other guys out there. Why do you have to date my brother? Now I don't know if I even want to be friends with her anymore. But she is close to her brother. They talk and hang out a lot. I'm a little emotional, and I need a little clarity. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Oh, this is easy. I get why she's mad because the dynamic's going to change within their little circle.
Mm-hmm.
The boyfriend now, the brother's not going to take up more time than the best friend. Her feelings are hurt. Things are changing, and she doesn't like that. Now the brother's in the mix of her personal time, and it's your. I mean, if you're growing up with your brother, you can still love your brother or sister, but you don't always maybe necessarily not want to hang out with them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't like them together, just know that they started getting closer because of the pandemic. That's what it sounds like. They broke up before the pandemic. So whatever brought them back together during the pandemic, when things go back to normal, they might break up again.
Okay, so you're saying that to the friend, just be like, let it run its course.
Yes.
Don't be all upset. Now, what about the girl who's dealing with this because she wants to date the brother and she's a little put off with her good friend? Be like, I don't get what your problem is.
Don't be pissy. Just be understanding that that's her brother and it's weird for her.
It is weird for her. And I think also, too, when you're the last to know on something it'd be like me telling something you about work.
I think she was really caught off guard by the post.
She caught off guard.
And she was just like, you see something like that, you're like, wait, what's going on?
What?
She didn't say this, but the way I read that, by the time she talked to her, it sounds like she probably called her brother right away. And her brother's like, well, what's the big deal? I've been dating her for months. And you're like, now all of a sudden you're like, I'm like your best friend and you didn't tell me you're dating my brother because you know what? Something weird is going on and you're trying to be deceptive, and why wouldn't you tell me
That's what it is. It'd be like you having some information that me and Virginia should know about the show.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden
right.
it comes out and we're like, why didn't you tell us about that?
And I'm like, why are you guys upset? What's the big deal?
Everyone needs to understand why
Yeah.
everyone's annoyed with each other here. It's pretty easy.
Okay, she's upset she's annoyed with her best friend. She's like, I'm emotional. What do I do?
I hooked up with one of my sister's friends once, and boy, oh boy, just drama galore.
Did it really?
Oh, just drama. Well, when it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
And then now she's going to the sister, and it's a mess. It's just a mess.
Well, maybe this girl's like, yeah, I don't want this to. There's a good chance you dating my brother could ruin my relationship with you and fracture my relationship with my brother. Like, and she said, quote, there are so many other guys out there. Really?
Everyone here's got to be mature and well evolved, and this sister.
They're not. Everybody's upset.
They're not. If she comes at you with anger, either one of these girls, you can diffuse it by just coming at them more peacefully. Don't let this escalate because you can still salvage this.
Would you break up with the brother by any chance? Does anybody here think that that's the right move? Just get away from the brother?
No, I think the friend should have been upfront with her friend though and say, "Look,
She did it wrong.
I needed. I'm talking with your brother. I have feelings for your brother. This is what's going down."
She needs needs to understand why her best friend feels this way, and she doesn't. And she's emotional, and she's like, how dare her call me on the carpet on who I'm dating just because it's her brother.
We've all been through that before, where even if it's not brother or sister or whatever, it's friends in a circle, and then all of a sudden 2 of the friends get together, and then the dynamic changes within that group, and then it doesn't work out, and now you have to pick sides. I know you've been involved in that before.
Yeah, it sucks, but that's life, baby.
That is life.
This happens in every friend group and every circle.
And a lot of families, too.
One of the hardest things, it's weird, when somebody is mad at you, you naturally, your first instinct is to be mad back at them.
Right. And you can't really get anywhere with that sometimes.
No.
If you diffuse it with I'm sorry and kindness, you'd be surprised how little you'll be fighting with this person.
Sometimes you need to try to understand someone else's anger that they have towards you and be sympathetic rather than being like, okay, well, if you're angry, I'm twice as angry as you are.
It's also, too, the way you come at people. People get angry because you're getting yelled at, and sometimes you're caught off guard. You don't know why you're getting yelled at, and you haven't even had a chance to explain yourself as well.
And it's a pandemic, and you're lonely.
It's 2020, bro. Like, iguanas.
Be kind, be understanding, and moving forward, don't be secretive about your relationship with her brother.
Be upfront with her and say, look.
Even if she doesn't like it.
Right.
Those secret relationships, they always come out. Especially if there's a sister involved. You can't keep that under the rug.
Well, it looked like you were doing it because you knew she wouldn't approve.
Exactly.
Right.
Why are you hiding?
And that was true because, look, now it's coming to fruition.
But I also think that the sister needs to eventually loosen up her stance and go, all right, you guys like, you crazy kids.
And maybe if she sees that it is meant to be, then she'll be like, okay, I was
it ain't
wrong.
meant to be.
Oh, good luck when that breakup happens.
They are breaking up.
Oh, it's going to be.
They broke up before the pandemic.
Yeah.
They only got together because of the pandemic.
The loneliness, the horniness and the loneliness is why they're back together.
They don't got no other options.
Exactly.
What
But
are we
wait
reading
till
about
they
lowering
get-
your standards?
Yeah, the standards are lower.
Both of them.
All right, any thoughts you want to jump in on 877-979-WRMF?
The best variety from the 2000s, 10s, and today, and your home for the KVJ Show. 97.9 WRMF.
Sometimes in business, the unexpected comes calling. But even in, I'm going to say it, unprecedented times, don't bounce back. Bounce forward with Comcast Business. Bounce forward fast with internet speeds up to a gig. With the flexibility to update your bandwidth in just a few clicks. And with security solutions that help keep your connected devices protected. Be fast, be flexible, be ready for what's next, and bounce forward. Help your business to bounce forward with this amazing offer. Get a powerful and reliable internet and voice solution from Comcast Business, starting at $35 each a month for 24 months for 2 years when you buy both. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today to find out more. Offer ends 10/21/2020. Restrictions apply. Limited to new Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and one voice mobility customers. Early termination fee applies. Enrollment in EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment installation taxes and fees extra. Subject to change.
I feel so good whenever I send somebody to the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center because I know they are in the most amazing, capable surgical hands out there. Dr. Rankin runs the show over at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center, but now there's 3 of them. So it's Dr. Rankin, it's Dr. Dev, and it's Dr. Bauermeister. And between the 3 of them, they have so much experience, so much board certification, and they really do listen and care. They want you to feel your best. Go see for yourself the beautiful results, the before and after pictures that are online waiting for you right now at aquaplasticsurgery.com. Go onto the Instagram, read the reviews. It is just amazing what people have to say about their surgical experience at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. If anything physically is holding you back from being your best self, go see the experts. Go online, aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 10, you have a right to safety. Many businesses have a duty to keep their property safe from violence. This applies to apartments, shopping centers, and other businesses. They may have to provide appropriate lighting, secure windows, gates, as well as on-site security. At Rubenstein Law, we offer a free evaluation of your case if you or a loved one have been assaulted. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
At Good Greek Moving and Storage, they move you the right way. They protect your stuff as if it were their own, and they can do it all. They do big moves, they do small moves, they do commercial, residential, local, long distance, you name it. The team at Good Greek Moving and Storage can handle every detail with expert efficiency. These guys are pros. This is what they do. You know, Spiro has been moving for a while. This is his business for over 2 decades in South Florida, and they can take your stuff anywhere you need it to go, across the nation or across town. Good Greek Moving and Storage. Pick up your mobile phone and dial ** Greek. They'll come out, they'll give you a free quote and let you know exactly what you're talking about as far as your moving and details and scheduling. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Heat, the Miami Marlins, the Florida Panthers, the Florida Gators, the Miami Hurricanes, and they even have a NASCAR. ** Greek on your mobile phone. ** Greek.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
Welcome to Cumberland Farms.
I just saw a guy look at his phone, fill his tank, and not pay.
Oh, he used our Smart Pay Rewards app. Saves 10 cents a gallon every day.
Oh.
Download the Smart Pay Rewards app, sign up, and save 10 cents a gallon on gas every day at Cumberland Farms. Details at smartpayrewards.com.
It's not too late. Full B begins in October at IRSC. And whether you're just out of high school or looking to advance your career, we have a program for you. For freshmen, for fresh starts, for affordability. IRSC, for everyone. irsc.edu.
Hey, it's Jay Bird, and Dunkin's got some awesome new snacks and delicious treats for you. I am loving the With Snack and Bacon, 8 snack-sized strips of crispy bacon caramelized with sweet maple sugar. They also have these stuffed bagel minis. They have the steak and cheese, bacon and cheese, or ham and cheese roll-up. Virginia, you look like a roll-up kind of girl. I think you would love it.
What are you saying?
I think it's
You talking about my rolls?
No. Go to Dunkin' today. Try those hash browns. They're all so delicious. This is Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
When I walked into Inspire Aesthetics, I was blown away by the careful attention to detail. With their highly trained staff and nationally recognized and board-certified plastic surgeons and highly trained master injectors, Inspire Aesthetics made me feel comfortable, confident, and beautiful. It's easy to see why they have hundreds of positive reviews from real patients. Right now, they have great specials on Botox and fillers at both the Fort Lauderdale and Del Rey locations. You can even schedule a virtual consultation to learn more. Call or text 855-INSPIRE today. That's 855-INSPIRE.
You know, as if we don't have enough to worry about with COVID-19, now we're heading into flu season. So now more than ever, protect yourself from the flu. At MD Now, they're making it simple for you and doing their part by offering free flu shots. The best and easiest defense to prevent the flu from spreading. Make things easier on yourself and your loved ones by getting your free flu shot before it's too late. MD Now is open 365 days a year and no appointment is necessary. Find your nearest MD Now clinic at mdnow.com today. Offer restrictions apply.
Hi, this is Mike Motto from the law firm of Hicks & Motto. We are a mid-sized personal injury law firm with 7 attorneys. We have obtained over $500 million in compensation for our clients who have been injured due to the negligence of others. If you've been involved in a car crash, slip and fall, or trip and fall, call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Hicks & Motto, your personal injury attorneys. You have questions, we have answers.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Got an email from a girl that is in a little bit of a fight with her best friend because she's dating her best friend's brother and wasn't forthcoming about the information. Her friend finds out on her brother's Instagram when he puts up a post with her on it.
They are in high school, right?
I know, it sounds like it, right? It's amazing how immature we sometimes get when this stuff goes down like this. And we're just talking about, hey, you know what? Yes, your best friend is angry with you. Understand her anger. You weren't forthcoming about the information. And just see how it goes in time.
But in my head, though, I really do not feel like whoever wrote this email is no older than 22.
You don't think so?
There's no way.
Okay.
Do you know their age?
No. They didn't say. They didn't put it.
I mean, you don't see someone in their 40s sending that, do you?
You don't. But, I mean, who knows? It sounds like a young person's game.
Couple of the comments people text into us. Somebody said, to defend her, though, you're talking about she's angry because she wasn't forthcoming. But, you don't sometimes want to get somebody involved before you know it's real. It's your personal life. You don't need to tell anybody until you're ready to let people know.
Technically, yes, you are very correct. But again, hashtag be cool.
Considering the dynamic.
You have a sister, Kev, and all of a sudden you find out Jay Bird's been dating her for 3 months. I never told
It's respectful.
you. That's weird,
It shows
man.
you don't have any respect for me.
Yeah, you couldn't trust me after that. Not because I'm doing anything wrong. The wrong part was me not talking to you.
Oh, you're doing wrong stuff with his sister.
The good kind of wrong. Oh, Ralston's sister is just a freak in the sheets.
This one said, never date your best friend's brother. My best friend, since we were 13, now we're 51, married my brother. And then they got divorced 2 years ago. And after 2 years of marriage, and now we're not even friends anymore.
Oh, man.
Well, that's, to me, when all that goes down, let's say I get involved with a woman and she becomes friends with everybody and then we break up. I don't think that's fair that you can't have a relationship with her anymore because we broke up. I don't think that's cool.
It's not.
Yeah. And they said, yes, too many things involved in their breakup that I had to side with my brother. So friendship is over from the age of 13 until now.
Dang.
And somebody else texted in, said, yeah, dating my best friend's brother worked out for me in the end. Signed, Rachel Green Geller. It's a Friends joke, if you don't know.
Oh, gosh. No, that did not.
No, I didn't take off with you.
That's not Kevin's material. That is not Kevin's joke.
It's not my joke. It's a text. Friends fans loved it, though. Oh, yeah, Rachel Green Geller. How's it going?
This thing on?
How's it going? Jay Bird's going to hit you up with his thought for the day coming up after Gabby Barrett.
I hope she makes you smile the way you made me smile on the other end of a phone in the middle of a highway driving alone. Oh baby, I hope you hear a song that makes you sing along and get you thinking about her. Then the last several miles turn into a blur. Yeah. I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy. I hope she comes along and wrecks every one of your plans. I hope you spend your last time to put a rock on her hand. I hope she's wilder than your wildest dreams. She's everything you're ever gonna need. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me. Yeah, baby, I hope she shows up in a 2 a.m. pic from a friend, hanging on to a guy. You just ain't him. I hope you stay up all night, all alone, waiting by the phone. And then she calls, and baby, I hope you work it out. Forgive and just about forget, and take her on a first date again. And when you're leaning in for a kiss, I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy. I hope she comes along and wrecks every one of your plans. I hope you spend your last time to put a rock on her hand. I hope she's wilder than your wildest dreams. She's everything you're ever gonna need. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me. I hope it comes all the way around. I hope she makes you feel the same way about her that I feel about you right now. I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy. I hope she comes along and wrecks every one of your plans. I hope you spend your last time to put a rock on her hand. I hope she's wilder than your wildest dreams. She's everything you're ever gonna need. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me.
After the show
Like
podcast.
you did on
It's going to be coming up here in just about 5 minutes on Facebook. You can go and check it out.
Are we starting quicker because you are the professor, the teacher at Kvj University when you go home for your kid?
Yeah, I got to get home, and I am the one that's watching the virtual education. So things will be a little bit different for me starting next week. That boy is going to the brick and mortar on a Monday.
Oh, and that means you get your piece back, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, we can start having meetings again.
It goes back to pre-pandemic Kev, so.
So you'll go home and you'll be able to have the house to yourself?
Yeah, it'll feel, I've not, since whenever the shutdown happened.
Me too,
yeah.
yeah.
My life's not been like that.
I haven't had normal life since March.
Me and Kev had a regular thing going there before the pandemics. I think I was coming over every Tuesday.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, back to that, baby.
Oh,
Fire
all
that back
coming.
up again. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to bring my friend with me, Tito.
Oh, Tito.
Just when you get rid of all your family, it's bugging you. Now you got your friends bugging you.
Oh, no.
Oh, he ain't bugging me.
The workhorse is here to work, baby.
Yeah, he is. All right, wrap it up here with your thought, my man.
Someone once asked me, why do you always insist on taking the hard road? I replied, why do you assume I see two roads?
Oh.
Do you want to watch the KVJ Show live or on demand? Find us on youtube.com/KVJ Show.